Let's roll.
You bring the beer, I'll bring the bud, we'll both bring the bullshit. We might get too high, might get too drunk, but we'll both bring the bullshit. Beer, bongs, bullshit. Gonna listen to us talk shit. Beers, bongs, bullshit. You're gonna listen to us talk shit.
Yeah. Welcome back, Beers, Bongs, and Bullshit on one. Big P, yours truly, True Justice. And today we have a special guest in the house, John Risky Bolts. What's up, brother?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, man? Thanks for the invite. I appreciate it, man.
Oh, yeah, man.
Help yourself, by the way.
Oh, thank you, bro. Oh,
Of course.
He said, does weed bother you? After blowing the smoke in his face.
no, it does not.
Oh, yeah, man. Just want to make sure. Excuse me while I light my spliff, Bob Marley said.
By the way, if I might say, that intro song is a very good intro song.
Shout out to Mark Shirts, man.
That was Mark
Shirts.
Shirts?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Shouts out. That was sick. That was sick.
Hey, so one of y'all want to give me a fucking beer because my Modelo's fucking frozen.
Yeah. We got the Stellas,
What
the
happened?
Risky brought some Bud Light Platinum.
Modelo Black.
Shit get
in
you
there, too.
fucked up.
And OE.
Risky.
Hell
We
yeah,
just
man.
got done.
It's good to see you, bro. I don't know if we've actually ever met. Maybe once. I don't know.
We might have been smoking. I don't remember either.
Right?
But nice to officially
Hell
re-meet
yeah.
you. If we
Likewise.
did before.
Likewise.
Your nerd rap shit, man. Hilarious.
Man.
We just got done watching Risky's movie, by the way.
Door to door.
Shameless plug.
Hell yeah.
It was funny.
Yeah, man.
And it was
good.
a long movie for some independent shit.
Yeah, you don't see that too often.
It was ambitious. That's kind of been like the story of my life. Is like I was, you're supposed to do like this whole thing where, you start out making short films and then maybe you do like a longer short film. You know what I mean? And for some reason, I got hired and I wrote a movie. And then actually, I was gonna move to California, and Gonz was like, "You can't move until you make your movie." That's what you said. And then honestly, I got Cameron Lee Price. He's the guy who plays Red, and he also did the casting. And he did amazing because if somebody came to me and said, "Hey, you want to remake your movie for $1 billion?" I'd be like, "Hell yeah!" But I wouldn't recast anybody.
Yeah. No, they all did great.
Who's the dude with the beard?
Which beard?
The one shooting everybody?
The crazy
bow and arrow?
motherfucker.
He's a great actor.
He got some serious acting chops.
Yeah. He's around here. You see him in Rick Riviera. You'll see him in commercials for like the casino all the time. Yeah,
He's a native cat, ain't he?
I don't know. I don't see race. So
Oh, you don't see it?
We'll get into that later.
I don't know.
Well, you got to see it.
I don't know. I think maybe a little bit.
You're lying because you see race. Is TJ a white man?
I have no clue. I don't know. I don't see race.
Half Irish, half Italian, half Mexican.
Half Puerto Rican.
I'm Danish.
That's a lot of halves.
Just 100% Danish?
No, I'm Danish and German and boring and all sorts of stuff.
And boring?
Yeah.
Right?
Got you.
We all got a lot of.
Lots of mayonnaise in my family.
No, I was just saying because I thought Homeboy resembled, I forgot what his name was, dude from Smoke Signals. What was his name? Adam Beach.
I'll have to look him up and do a comparison.
Smoke Signals
With
movie.
a beard,
With a
yeah.
He
beard.
kind of resembled Danny Trejo also.
To me, he
Kinda.
looked like Jorge Masvidal's father, man.
I'll have to tell if you guys are interested in acting, he actually does acting classes. He's like, the guy that does
Oh,
that.
dope.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah, like Zoom acting. What's
Acting with masks.
yeah, acting
right?
with
Working on them facial expressions.
That's dope as fuck, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
So
So-
huge undertaking. I didn't think I was gonna get it done. It actually I filmed it in 2016, and I tried to, I'm a trier. I tried a bunch of different things, and ended up getting me distracted. And I was gonna have a release to it, and then COVID happened, so I just put it online for everybody.
So did you wrote it, directed, filmed, and starred in it, basically?
Yeah. Well, and I edited it.
Yeah.
Yo,
Holy
that's-
shit, man. That's admirable.
Yeah.
That's
Might have been a little ambitious. I'm a little bit like George Foreman, George Lucas, because
okay.
you know how he's constantly tweaking.
Yeah.
Like I got a whole new edit that is like 10 times better, and I'm thinking that's the one I'm gonna put on the DVD.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Katie Kane wants to know if you sent it to the film festival.
Yeah, I haven't submitted it. To film festivals.
It needs to.
Do it.
It's so good.
I need a manager or somebody smart around me to tell me the right thing to do, because I just do things. I'm like like the Joker says.
Oh yeah, you're like me.
A rabbit chasing frogs. Or whatever.
Yo, so the helicopter scene That had to cost you a fucking fortune.
No, it was really just a hookup. It was on love. Inland Northwest Helicopters. Thank you. You know what I mean? No spoiler, but I wrote that scene because in my head that spoiler alert. But he's yelling at the guy and the helicopter's causing spit to come out and hit all over him. And I was like, in my head that was so funny. So I just wanted
That is
to
fucking.
see. Oh yeah, Cordell's cameo.
Oh yeah, I didn't catch that part.
Is it bad that I knew as soon as the Benz pulled up, I was like, that's motherfucking reality without even knowing. He rolls down the window.
He called it. It was
And I was
hilarious.
like, sure as shit.
Yep. I had to have some cameos from all the homies.
That motherfucker
Got to.
has a different car every fucking day.
Yeah, every other day. Yep. And that's actually he literally just got another one, so that's kind of his thing.
He's an addict to Benzes.
Yeah. He's been moving on though.
I
He's
said
working on some older
I
school
wish
stuff.
I was financially stable enough to be an addict to Benzes.
I don't know.
I'm just addicted
I
to
don't know if
Benzes.
I don't know if he's financially stable enough, but he's doing it.
He's just like, I'm just gonna just sell this and get another Benz because I love them.
So how old were you when you started fucking around with cameras? Because you've been doing this a long time.
Okay, so forever. God, I remember way back in the day. Do you remember when it was like a famous screensaver on every like 1995 computer where it's like the space and you see the stars going by and it looks like the galaxy? I've had little spaceships on sticks and I filmed my own little Star Trek episode. It was pretty crazy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how I got started, and then just with music videos, it was like, gosh, it was just like I wanted a music video, and they were really expensive. That's so I was like,
Fuck yeah.
yeah, we're just gonna, I'm just gonna do my own. That's how I got started in music videos. Reality actually came and he gave me a laptop and a computer. He's like, these and a camera, and he's like, this is yours. Just do me the first video, and that's when we did Tick Tick Tick.
It's that mic.
Yeah, I think my mic is whining at me.
It's that mic.
Yeah, man.
Testing 1 2 6.
Oh, it's not so bad.
Yeah, beers.
It's
bongs,
not.
and
It's
bullshit.
not bad, but it's that mic. When we unplugged it, it was no problem. It was that. It's either that mic or that long ass cord,
Yeah.
It's all good. Technical difficulties.
or it's someone's phone and they're getting a message.
Gotta love him.
My phone's off.
I put mine away, but I think, yeah, man, I think you're right.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
gonna have to upgrade a mic cord.
Yeah, I just
That's
gotta,
how
I gotta put my phone on silent. I just got an alert from my bank.
Yeah.
Yeah, my Pornhub Premium. Came.
Oh, the beads. Yes, I got
Oh
those
shit!
in my
Dude,
cart.
it said your PayPal just paid Pornhub Premium.
Yep.
Yeah, I hate that. I hate auto pay when you get an email and you're like, "Fuck you, bitch!" Like, thank you for your payment. I was like, I didn't even want to pay you.
My bank's even worse because it said we made your payment today. I was like, we didn't do that. I did that. I actually I like auto pay, but I get carried away because I'm like, I'm gonna be responsible. And then I like totally everything's on auto pay, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm paying for that. I didn't, I like there's a stock footage website that's like $60 a month, and I forgot about it and I haven't used it in a year, and I've been paying for it for.
Oh,
I do that all the time. There's some shit I'm subscribed to, and I'm like, the fuck? I didn't pay for EA Access. What the fuck is EA Access? Oh, yeah, I did pay for it, so I get a trial of the game. I forgot to cancel that shit. I've been paying fucking $10 or something a month, and I'm like, yeah, get that shit out of my life.
yeah, that's the fucking worst, bro, for sure.
Subscriptions.
Yep.
What do you subscribe to, TJ?
Man, too many damn things. Too many damn things.
I'm just
Hey, but
curious.
it's still cheaper than cable to have Hulu, Netflix, Amazon Prime,
Straight the fuck up,
Disney
dude.
Plus. What's the other ones? I don't even know, but
And-
all those are still cheaper than.
And there ain't shit on cable, bro. Like, you have to pay for all the good channels anyways.
Yeah, you
What-
pay for the channels and then you pay for it again when sitting through commercials.
There's
Out of control.
two things that I watch on network television. Well, actually, I mean football and shit, but Forensic Files and the first 48 hours.
Oh, I can't do those.
Other than that,
Yo,
I'm wasting motherfucking money too. And then there's occasional ESPN like Fight Night or something, but
Yeah,
I'm wasting
I
money.
can't do the real life murder. That's like, it's like
I fall asleep to that shit and then I wake up with fucking massive anxiety attacks and wonder why it happened.
you talked about a YouTube channel, man. What kind of content?
that's a good question. So I like my vision for it doesn't really have like a perfect sentence. But basically, what I'm doing is I want to do like short films.
Oh, yeah.
Mostly like little tiny documentaries and music videos. and it's just kind of a way to outlet my creativity. You know?
That's fucking off the hook. Because I had been, I'm always thinking of crazy ideas and shit, but I was like, damn, I want like a channel, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't that be off the fucking chain?
Yeah, especially like building your first 1,000 subscribers is the hardest part. I've done it before.
Yeah.
My other channel's got 3,700 subscribers.
Damn.
But I'm totally locked out of it. And I've tried everything, and it was before I was. Yeah, so
Can you like call YouTube and be
no,
like, guys?
because it's technically Google, and since it's free, they don't have anybody you can get a hold of. They're like it's like this loop. So I lost that channel.
Fuck, I was wondering when I saw you pushing this. I was like, where are all his followers or his subscribers?
Yeah, I was like, damn, this guy's got nothing. I had like 3,000,
Yeah.
so I don't know how to like get a message to them like come home.
Yeah, that's a trip.
Yeah.
There's got to be a way to fix that because that's a lot of rebuilding.
I've tried, but you know what's gonna happen is I'm gonna finally get back into it when I got 3,001 subscribers. And I'm like, so if I get back into that, I think I'm just gonna use that 3,000 my Division Digital page as just like to where to put music videos and stuff like that. But I was working on like small documentaries, stuff I can like do in my free time. I got like a whole file full of ideas I have for like little short 5 to 10 minute documentaries. The one I did just last was like just 3 minutes.
The Spokane
fucking
Rocks,
dope,
right?
dude.
Yeah. The rock thing.
Yeah.
Yo,
Katie Kane's got a question.
What software do you use?
what software do I use? Actually, so for that one, I just use my iPad because I'm at work and I was just kind of doing it on the side of my iPad. But usually I use Adobe Premiere. I use After Effects, iMovie if I'm on my MacBook. I'm gonna get the Final Cut eventually, but I gotta learn that.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Final Cut. Heard of that.
I don't know. It's actually kind of a toss up, but mainly because you can use Adobe Premiere on Apple and on PC. So people use PC.
Multi-platform seems like a better idea than just Apple.
That's dope as fuck.
Like the Pro Tools I use, you can use like back in the day, you could only use Pro Tools on Mac, and I had one that was you're able to use on PC, Mac. So
Pro Tools
it was whatever you wanted.
Pro Tools is hard. I was trying to help Jawbo set it up. He's like, help me set it up because he's learning it for school, and I had no idea what it was even. Like I was like,
How long ago was that?
that was like a few days ago.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
What is it, like 12.0 HD?
Something is like it reminded me of when I first pulled up Premiere because I learned to edit on Sony Vegas, which is like super simple, and I held on to that forever. And then I was like, God, I'm getting kind of better. I got to do Premiere. And when I finally moved over to Premiere, I downloaded it and I deleted Vegas, and I'm like,
Dude,
done. And it was like, ugh. But I figured
it's the learning curve because I held on to Fruity Loops for as long as I could, and then I went to school. They're like, you gotta work on Logic Pro now. And then I learned Logic, like Logic 10, and then someone sent me Logic 11, and I'm like, I'm not uploading that shit. I don't want to relearn it.
yeah, right.
Because like Fruity Loops, like how generic it seemed to some people back in the day, it was really complex if you didn't use like the stock sounds. If you had your own sounds, you could cut samples and you could do it all there. And it had drum pads, etc. And people were like, oh, it's a really, really basic. And I'm like, actually, it's really fucking complex. You just don't know how to fucking use it.
Right, yep. Same thing with the Premiere. But yeah, I did that. I don't know I know you've seen it, but I did that because I forget who told me. I think it was my buddy Riot. He told me about those rocks and how they to give you guys a story, the freeway, which is just, you could do a whole documentary on that freeway right there, how it kind of ripped a community apart, and they
the north-south?
No, the
rocks to deter the homeless.
Yeah, I mean it's been there forever, but anyways, but
I got you, yeah.
But so homeless people were staying down there, and then so the city they got they did spend money on keeping a shelter open, but they spent $150,000 just to put some.
They wasted a lot of fucking money. I remember that. I was pissed off. I was like, "You guys wasted." I don't. It was $150, I think, because we talk about it's like, y'all spent $150,000 to keep somebody from sleeping outside, but you ain't gonna spend $150,000 to figure out how the fuck to get them off the streets.
Right, and
they're just gonna move.
They do spend money to try and keep people off the streets, but in my opinion, it could be way better spent. Part of the reason is, they'll turn people away at shelters if they use drugs. Well, drug use is one of the leading factors of homelessness.
Right? Like, fuck.
Right. So if you're going to ignore that part of it, then you're ignoring most of it.
Do you want to see the biggest fuck you I seen one of them do?
What's that?
Dude, I know, he took a fucking big ass piece of plywood. He drug it onto the rocks, threw a mattress on top of that shit, and fucking laid his fucking ass down.
Yep.
I was like, this motherfucker ain't gonna be stopped. He's like, this is my spot. He fucking drug a fucking piece of plywood up there, mattress, and fucking sat his ass down.
Right. Yeah, and it was a waste of money too, because literally a block up from the freeway, you can see there's people there, just less rocks. And it didn't like I quoted somebody in there who was like part of making the decision or whatever, and he said, the services are there. There's no reason to sleep under the freeway anymore, but that's not true. And now you go under any bridge downtown, any given night, you see people.
And it's scary because just today, somebody was stabbed to death outside of the Catholic Charities House of Charity.
I didn't hear about that.
I just saw it. Some guy, they said there was this like the third stabbing there's been in like a matter of weeks at the House of Charity, and there's like people that I've legitimately met that says, I don't go there. It's problems.
Yeah. I'm not pretending that I have the solution, but I just saw something and I was like, well, that's ridiculous. So I pointed it out, and that's kind of the point of the channel.
Yeah, I don't have the solution either. I'm just like there's people that are legit scared to go to the House of Charity and things in that nature because it's violent.
Yeah,
social commentary.
Yeah, it's young. My channel's in its infancy, so like it can kind of go any way. I just wanted and I want to build it because I don't want to just make videos that I only watch. But it's just a place for me to be creative, and I try a lot of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you said.
Yeah, I do a lot of different stuff. I just finally got into stand-up comedy, and I was really falling in love with it. And COVID shut all the clubs.
Dude, I heard about that. Did you get a gig?
I got a couple gigs, and I did open mic night. This is gonna sound like what's his name talking about the Malibu County Fair. Anybody can rap at the Malibu County Fair, but at a work party I did stand up, and I made like a bunch of dish. I work for Dish Network. I made a bunch of dish specific jokes, and it was like I killed it. And I was like, you know what? I really liked it. I love making people laugh. Like like people call me like maybe a filmmaker, rapper, whatever. But if I could just call myself one thing, it's probably it's comedian, not necessarily stand-up comedian, but comedian, because everything I do has like a little bit of humor in it, and I love humor. Making people laugh is like the third best thing in the world. You know what I mean? Yeah. Wingstop being the first.
Dude, what was that old?
Dare we ask what number 2 is?
What was that?
That's very private.
Okay,
that's very private.
The old video, I think it was you and Riot. It was it you Riot or you and Jawbo? It was a nerd. It was just
I'm a geek.
I'm a geek.
Yeah,
Bro, it was hilarious.
If you like I'm a geek, I can announce it here or whatever. But Riot and I finally he hasn't been on the mic probably in like some years. Except for he did like one song, and we're just getting back. We're finally doing a new album. If you get the reference, you'll like the If you get the reference of the album title, you'll definitely like the album. It's called Prestige Worldwide.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't heard from Riot in fucking a year or so probably.
Yeah, he's he's got his kids, so
he's good though, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, how people have kids. He's like a great father. Like he turned into that. Like he's like that's the most important thing in the world. You know what I mean? Everybody's got ambitions and stuff, but yeah, he's if you say Riot, he's a good father, and like that's like been his goal. No
more wild ass Riot.
Yeah,
Oh,
we have
man.
to change his name, but
He had a daughter.
no, a son.
I was about to say usually
what does he change his name to? Crowd control.
This is a good question.
Oh, you gotta hit the fucking button on that one. That was
Usually
fucking
it's the daughter that makes you be like, all right,
Yeah.
she took my balls away.
Yeah, but Harley is that kid's so cool, man. I love that kid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's hella cool.
See, I remember.
He's your brother,
Yes.
right?
See, yeah, I was wondering that too, but he's not.
Not your real brother.
It's him and Jawbo are brothers.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
him and Jawbo are brothers.
You guys all, including Cordell, all kind of look alike.
Yeah, that's part of being white. But, no,
Well, I don't see race.
Yeah, oh yeah, I forgot about that. No, yeah. People tell me and Cordell look alike. People tell me and Cordell look alike. But
Damn.
yeah, so I grew up with Jawbo. Me and Jawbo went to middle school together, right? And then, not to call you out, buddy, but Riot was just like, his little brother, like, can I come?
Yeah.
And we're like, nah, man, maybe when you're older. And then he's like, I'll get older. And then he got older, and he's like, Riot's like, man, I'd die for that.
Yeah, I remember he was shit, man. Because he's quite a bit younger than us.
Yeah, he was
still,
like
right?
15
How old
or
is he right now?
something.
He's 12 years old.
He's 12 right now.
No, he's.
Oh, dude.
God, okay, so.
I think when I met him, he was 12.
Yeah.
he had a fucking
I feel like it, bro.
he had a bowl cut and
Okay,
shit.
you've known him that long, yeah.
And he was rapping. I think it was with like Reality and Cordell, and he was just. I was like, who is this little fucking
Yeah,
guy?
that was crazy. When Ryan was like young. MySpace days for sure.
Yeah, he came in. That. Yeah, and he's. He's actually saved my life a couple of times. You know what I mean? So, and you can tell me and Riot have always been like crazy like this, because like we've gotten in fights where like, and Riot can mess a motherfucker up, you know what I mean? But
Yeah,
and
Bryce
me,
Fuller.
I look like I can, but but we've gotten in fights like we're like hate each other, right? But we still didn't hit we're just nipple punching. We're not, we're not hitting each other in the face, you know what I mean? I always felt like, you know what? Like even though I hate you, I still love you, man.
That's brotherhood, man.
Were,
Yeah,
you,
for
were,
real,
you,
though.
were you there for the Bryce Fuller thing?
No, but I
man.
I heard about it.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
That was
Were you there?
Hilarious.
Oh, I think my mic went.
Yeah.
Were you there?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell
Yeah,
the
I
story.
He made excuses.
Yeah, he said so what I heard from Bryce Fuller is Bryce Fuller was whomping him, and then the sun got in his eyes, and there
This was at
the,
nighttime,
it was
wasn't it?
Yeah, it was nighttime. When the sun was in his eyes,
Yeah.
it was reflected.
Oh,
That's how it worked
he
back
made
then.
excuses like
Yeah.
Facebook excuses.
Riot threw down.
He got I recall him just getting hit one time and him falling down and him losing a tooth.
Oh yeah,
My tooth is.
I feel bad for that because losing the tooth is like especially his front tooth.
Forever memory. Right
You know what
I mean, he was on dope, so that motherfucker was ready to come out anyway. But
Yeah, I mean he had excuses like people would expect. But nah, that's all he wanted for Christmas for the next like 5 years.
his front tooth.
We're gonna wear out my button if we keep it this.
The
Yeah.
tooth.
Good times, dude.
But yeah.
Bryce
Look out,
Fuller coming with that new album, The Tooth Hurts.
Oh, what time is it? Tooth hurty. Well, that's terrible. That's the worst joke.
shit.
Hey, I would have drum rolled that one.
No.
No, I'm just clowning. There's, I think that was at the Hop. There's some good times, man. Especially like internet.
Oh,
Yo.
Internet troll stories at the Hop
Oh man, the hop
are great.
Oh my god, bro.
We're there. Riot beat the brakes off Bryce, and then Scotty Delago. Young Jay slept him.
Oh yeah.
He was talking all kinds of shit, and Young Jay punched him one time, and the dude just kind of folded like a fucking piece of laundry, and we're like, this motherfucker was so goddamn tough.
I was always in that stuff, but you want to know the last time that I got in a fight? It was like 2004. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while, huh?
Yeah. I was like, but
I can't say that I've been in a real fight. I think I'm punched somebody as recent as a couple years, but yeah.
it's just what happens is like I always go to get in a fight, and then I'll end up like cracking a joke. I don't know. You guys
While
know
you're fighting?
Yeah, you know who Faraji is?
Yeah.
He was like my first like paid video project. He passed away. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, one time we were kicking it. We almost got in a fight, right? I forget what it was. It was over something, maybe money or something. Yeah. But yeah, we almost got in a fight. It was all the way to the point where we went outside, right? And he's like, "You swing first." And I was like, "No, you swing first." He goes, "Homie, you swing first." And I was like, "Rock, paper, scissors." And then we just started laughing. And bro, somebody doesn't want to fight you after you just made them laugh. It's just not.
Oh, right.
Hey, you seen the dudes on YouTube when they go and they pick a fight and they drop their pants all the way down and they're chasing the
It's a
dudes
good
around?
tactic.
Oh.
Yeah, I've seen that. It's a good tactic.
He's like, "What's up? You got a problem?" And dude's like, "What?" And he puts his hands up. Dude just pulls his pants down. Like, "Oh hell no!"
He's
They're
like,
running.
"Nah."
He's like, "Come on, motherfucker!"
Yo, the dude with the Clippers, he scares me, bro, because like he's going for his fucking pocket. You never know.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you seen that one? Yeah.
Which says you want to catch this fade?
Yeah, you want to catch this?
Hey, some of these fools are crazy for the sake of comedy, but I love it. Like,
Old man.
like
Yeah.
the-
Man, I'm not good at that type of prank because I don't like confrontation.
I just wanted to dress as a gorilla
Okay.
and have one of my homeboys dress as a banana
Okay.
and chase them down the busiest street in Spokane.
Bro, I'll be your banana.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll be your banana.
I tried to get the homie to film it. I was like, I'm going to get a gorilla suit. You're going to get a banana suit. We're going to go downtown, and you're going to run from me. And it's going to be fucking silly. He's like, fuck yeah, let's do it. And I'm like,
I like
when are we going to do it?
That's the type of pranks that I like is when it just makes people go, what the fuck? Is this real life? Those are my favorite type of pranks.
Oh yeah.
Fucking gorilla in a banana suit. It'd be great.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
It definitely. We need more entertainment that way downtown.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
I got the full Spider-Man suit. I wore it a lot. People were like, "Oh, you come to the kids' party?" I was like, "I will, but I got to get a cup first because it's really, really tight and the whole dick print's there." And I was like, "That's a little awkward." Like, "Hey, what's up, kid? You see my dick?" So get a cup, and I'd rock that. And then I had long hair when I had it, and the hair would get tangled up. But the hair's gone now, so the Spider-Man suit might have to come out.
Spidey.
I look
Hey.
terrible in the skin tight suit. Skin tight suit.
Tin
say it, that's
skite suit.
Tin skites.
Tin skites.
Is that German?
It sounded like it.
Skites.
Why do Germans always sound angry even if it's the lovingest thing ever? It's what did you just say? I
Japanese
love
too. It
He's
sounds
like, I
like
love you.
super like
Aggressive.
Yeah. Are you from the Northwest, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, born and raised.
No.
No.
I was born in North Korea, but I made it over here.
Damn, dog.
nah,
I knew there was something.
Actually, I was born in California. I moved up here when I was like 8.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
What part of California though?
Oh man, Los
All
Angeles.
over.
Yeah, it depends where my mom got.
Well,
Section 8.
if you say, oh my damn, that wasn't a joke either. He's serious. Hey, he said, but if you're like in Northern California, I know a lot of those dudes. They kind of northwest-ish,
No, I was more south.
like
LA area.
like potluck and shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I don't. Man, it's been forever since I lived in Cal. Actually,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just moved down there. I tried to move down there, and man, that was a disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I saved up money. I was like, I'm gonna go be an actor, and I was like, hell yeah, because I agreed with myself. And then I went down there, and I was a DoorDash driver. I had a couple auditions. I actually got one role that was like kind of exciting. I was like super excited about it. But the guy was like super like, yeah, we're putting this together, and he kept like throwing it off. But man, that would have been tight. But yeah, other than that, I just literally went down there and like made enough money to like get a hotel and then come back, and it was. Yeah.
What's
Am I talking too loud to the mic?
Nah.
No, you're good.
No,
What's a
good.
typical cost of a Section 8 apartment in Los Angeles though? The shit's still got to be expensive.
Yeah.
So here's what's funny is when I first went down there, I went to this apartment that my mom first got, right, or that we had. They still have our playground there with the wood chips and all that, and the rumble slide. Memories were coming back, right? I was like, ooh, Pokemon cards. but like I was like, hey, how much is an apartment here? It's all like gated now. It wasn't gated when I lived here. It's all like super
two grand.
It was too much, and I was like. Okay, well, I'm gonna. Thanks for the tour.
Yeah, I got some partners in like Northern California, and they don't live in like the nicest neighborhoods. And I'm like, man, what do you pay? To live here? He's like $2,400 or
Yeah.
something, and I'm like, what the fuck?
For something like my apartment, I got a downtown apartment, right? And it's the stupidest, cheapest thing, but it's just me and my cat, right? And it's $600, right?
Yeah.
So I got all this money to spend on all the not all this money like I'm rich, but I can afford
All the
a
extra
bigger
shit
place,
like cocaine and hookers and shit.
Oh yeah, well, cocaine.
Nah, man.
Not hookers.
No, not COVID hookers. Just aren't my.
We don't love those hoes.
Gotta wait until the pandemic ends.
Yeah. Once they come up with a vaccine, then I'll be back on back.
Mask sex.
You haven't seen the new COVID condoms?
They said mask sex. I was
serious?
reading this thing not to catch COVID. They said if you're planning on licking the vagina or the anus, make sure you put down saran wrap.
Yeah. That makes
dental dam.
That seals in the flavor.
It's like, hey, just fucking eating some COVID booty.
The Super Bowl commercials are going to be wonderful this year.
Oh man, I didn't even think about that.
Everyone's gonna be masked.
What?
Yeah.
Super Bowl?
I've been on a couple of movie sets. I was just on one the other day. The way it works is everybody who is not in front of the camera is wearing a mask.
Okay.
And then I had to let them fill out this whole paperwork and get my temperature and tested 2 weeks before, 1 week before, 3 days before, and then the day of, and then and like you say, you're sitting there with a mask the whole time unless you're in front of the camera.
Did they jam that thing up your nose?
What? Were you working on the set? Yeah. The one I just did, I was just an extra, so I was, the dumb guy in the background. But you get what you can get.
Yeah,
Are they
sure.
still doing the nostril one? Like I heard they're just like swabbing now. Like
The first one I did was like a nostril raping.
yeah.
Did you guys not see that video or that news article about the lady? They like punctured her brain fluid or
my
some
God.
shit. Yeah, I was fucking.
See, I'm super
felt like
I'm
that.
super fucking
Goddamn.
offended though, because like people high up, they can get their shit back. What is it? Fucking 3 hours.
Yeah.
Said
yeah.
you got to wait a fucking week.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's bullshit.
Then you can't go back to work for a week until you test negative.
It
don't
matter.
Yeah, I'm working from home, so that don't work.
Yeah, that's nice.
But it's nice. You can start work at 12 and you wake up at 11:59. Like, time to work. But it sucks because my computer, like when I do editing and stuff, that's like my sanctuary. You know what I mean? Like that's where I get my creativeness out. But it's like at the same time now that's where I talk to people.
What kind of work you doing besides
It's
your shit?
Zoom stripping.
Zoom stripping.
Yeah, no,
Hell yeah.
No, I do technical support for Dish Network.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so somebody calls me up and they don't know things, and I tell them things.
They don't know things.
Yeah, and I tell them things. And
I'll
sell
tell
them
you things.
You say, "Can you hold, please? Let me transfer you," or do you fix the problem?
I am a fixer because
Good.
I don't have anybody to transfer to. Yeah, they didn't give me that option.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so
those are always
Hell
the worst
yeah.
when you have to call and get transferred for that shit.
yeah, I'm not like a guy who's like, I love my job, but I like doing my job because it's really easy and I want to lose it.
Yeah,
But and I'm good at it. If the way that my job is, like, you can envision, like, if your great grandma called you and asked you how to hook up a PlayStation 4,
oh yeah,
and if you could walk her through that, you could do my job.
oh okay.
Oh, I could do your job then for sure.
Yeah, well, yeah, a lot of
I
people
could walk my grandma through it. I don't think I could walk my mom through. My mom cannot figure out how to work her own remote.
Okay,
I'm
those
the-
people call you too.
Yeah.
I'm the tech
Oh,
guy.
damn.
I'm the tech guy for the old ladies at my work.
Yeah.
Like if they don't know to hook up a fucking DVR or something, they're like, "Oh yeah, Mike can do that shit."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "You just sign me up for some shit I don't want to do."
I'm guilty of that though, because
Yeah.
at work, plenty of times when people say, "Do you know how?" I'm like, "No, but Mike does."
Oh, throwing the man under the
I
bus.
do it all the time.
It's cool. I enjoy the conversation usually, but sometimes I'm like, "This shit is so easy." Like
Oh.
you twist the cable in or you hook up the coax.
That part is easy, but trying to explain it to somebody sometimes isn't the easiest.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, just go ahead and push this button that says "okay" on it, or like I'll push the back button, and they're like, "There's no buttons on the back." I was like, "No, the button that says back." I don't hear anything.
It's like those new commercials they got where they're like teaching people to not be like their parents and all that shit. They're like, all right, so today we're going to show you where the mute button is on your phone, or the silence, put it on vibrate. Like, I don't have a silence. Everybody has a silence. Like, it's just like those basic things.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Oh my god.
Hey, you guys know who you should get on the podcast? Who's like I'll like have conversations with this guy and he like blows my mind every time. Gonzo.
oh, I
Yeah?
love Gonzo.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Is he in
dude.
town still?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, Gonzo, like, okay, I don't mean this in like the modern form of the word, right? But the original form of the word. But Gonzo is a motherfucking genius.
Yeah, no, I believe it.
So someone
I've always-
said that, and I think it was Crown last time, and I told him a story about it because I know his brother, and I used to go to their house back in the day, and he was sitting in this fucking room with a cheap ass keyboard,
Oh yeah.
and he's like, "Peep this beat." It's like, how the fuck did you did you loop it? No, he played the motherfucker all the way through. He played the drums all the way through. He played everything all the way through for 3 to fucking 5
You
minutes.
don't play the drums all the way through.
Yeah, he played all the shit
God
all the way
damn.
through.
Yeah.
And him and Church are the only two people that I've seen live sequence their shit. Like, instead of, most people do
Like a little piece
4
of
to 8 bars, and then they loop it and loop it and loop it. They played the motherfucking shit all the fucking way through.
That's tight.
Oh,
That's
Gonzo.
And it
man.
was a cracking ass West Coast beat. It was fucking a long time ago. But yeah, the motherfucker was dope.
He doesn't do a
he-
lot of music anymore, you know what I mean? Because he's got this business stuff he's doing. He actually taught me like this thing, like, which is super helpful. I don't do it like I used to, but like I can go make a couple grand in 2 days if I need to, just doing what he taught me. You know what I mean? I'll tell you what it is, but he's like super, don't tell anybody about it.
Damn.
But anyways, yeah,
I saw he has a video on YouTube like how to eat in Vegas for $12 a day or some shit like that. Yeah,
yeah. That he needs to do more of that stuff because
Yeah.
it was like how to get a Vegas vacation for like $12, and like he made this connect with this and this bank account's friends with some. It was like he does stuff like that all the time. The new thing he's working on, he's like, I was like, man, you're a genius. But
put it in a book.
But he did just like on that same YouTube channel, he put out a new song finally.
Oh,
you guys gotta check that out.
Yeah.
Oh, got
on
to,
his
bro.
YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's
Yeah,
pretty sick.
Gonzo,
I gotta hear that.
Yeah, he's coming back. I think it's weird. Something about 2020 is like, it's a weird year, but
Like a rebirth, huh?
It's bringing out people's creativity again, though.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
People are stuck home with nothing to do, and then all of a sudden, 2020's got like, what I mean, I'm doing a documentary about rocks for something. What am I doing?
It's been weird. I ain't felt creative, but I've been working through this shit the whole time, so ain't nothing really changed for me except I can't go into a restaurant and eat fucking food.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need a fucking enchilada sometime soon.
Miss that. DoorDash has been a friend.
God, that shit.
Yep.
I want
man.
Chinese
Mongolian.
buffet? Is that a
I'm
thing?
dying for some
Yo.
Mongolian.
Can you go to Moon's? Can you go to
I'm
Moon's?
pretty sure, because I walk out in the neighborhood and it smells fucking wonderful
Yeah.
about noon every day.
You guys like Who Hot?
Yeah, hell yeah.
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 I heard
Moon's-
it's similar. It's the same thing. Right?
Moon's tips the scales
I'm a
over Who
Moon's
Hot,
guy.
in my
Okay.
opinion, bro. Yeah.
My loyalty is
It's like-
strong.
It's
Who
like
Hot?
Moon's.
It's like a Who Hot's like a Moon's, I guess.
It's
but
like
not as good.
Moon's, but it's also all white people working there, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Oh, that's the problem then.
Well, we don't see race around here, Peace.
That's why I didn't notice. Otherwise, I would have been going to the Moon's.
I mean, I
didn't even notice the 7
It's the same
Mexicans
thing.
cooking my Panda Express.
It's so Katie Kane's asking. It's like a Mongolian buffet. So you make your bowl of food, raw meat and shit and vegetables. And then you.
Sorry, bro. I couldn't quite hear you.
And
Oh, you're good.
but one of my favorites, probably my favorite meal to eat, in town. But
Okay, yeah.
Moon's Mongolian North Side.
Yeah, man.
I like making it as spicy as they can. That's why I like the Hoo Ha, because they had like this super crazy spicy one.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And I don't like spicy food, but every once in a while, I'm just like,
I used to pour
No,
so
Hoo
much
Hot's good,
chili oil on
just
there
in the
just
valley.
to make it set on fire when they put it on the grill.
Right.
Satisfaction.
Pour that little water on it.
Hey, sometimes I just go to motherfucking Top of China buffet just to eat crab legs. You're just gonna eat crab legs. I'm like, yeah.
oh, man.
Give me them crab.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm just here for the crab legs.
There's
I don't do crab. No.
There's another Mongolian barbecue out in Airway Heights, actually, and I've been there a lot, and they like stir your shit with a stick.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it like a
Stick stir.
giant?
Yeah, that shit's dope as
That's
fuck.
got to be in like a bowl then, right? Or is it on a flat
It's
surface?
on a big flat, same
It is?
thing. They only do one person's meal at a time. They just
okay.
pour it on.
I think we just kind of like diverted our attention and a fucking crash course to top 5 food establishments. 'cause
Oh, dude, I
talking about-
forgot Moon's Mongolian, bro.
You want my top 5?
Top 5 food establishments. The food establishments. Yeah.
All right.
McDonald's on 3rd. McDonald's on Wellesley. No, I'm just kidding.
You know what's funny though? Real quick before you do that,
Yeah.
because I had my homeboy come out to visit from a real small town or reservation in Wisconsin. He came out here. He's like, "Oh man, you got a McDonald's this close to your house?" I was like, "Bro, I got like 7
Yeah.
within a mile of my house."
Bro, you could throw a French fry from
Yeah.
one McDonald's and hit the other one.
And he's not used to that. She's like, "We got to drive 15 fucking miles to the
Damn.
McDonald's."
Bro, that's funny, bro, because that's how it was when I was a kid. And it was like an event, and my grandma would take me, and she like had a little truck, and we'd be in the back, right? And we're like, we're getting golden Pokemon cards. You know what I mean? That
You
was
only
a lot.
got to drive 2 minutes to kill yourself.
Yeah,
Oh
we
my
got
God.
options here. We can go to the one with the play place if we got the kids with us. We can go to the one if one of your motherfucking ice cream machines down. We got options. We'll go to the next one. Anyways.
The one with the liquor store next door.
Yeah.
and we straight.
The one where the chicken nuggets are a little more fresh, but the guy cooking them always scratches his balls when he's cooking us. Is
Bro,
it worth
I
it or
think
not?
that's why they're so good, though. That might be why they're so good, though.
Yeah, we know them all. Okay, yeah. Top 5 risky top 5 spots to eat.
All right. I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna give it to you like 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just give
That's
you
fine.
5 of them
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they're interchangeable depending on my certain palate.
We feel it.
Yeah, my shit changes all the time.
Okay, so I'd say, and I think I heard it on one of your podcasts. Somebody else mentioned it, but that Aloha Grill.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bruh.
This is in Coeur d'Alene, but it should still count. Milt's Extreme Grilled Cheese.
Oh, okay.
You ever been there?
Nah.
Look, listen to me. Everybody listen. They got a pot sticker melt. It's like it took first place in the 2013 grilled cheese national.
What's on a
invitation.
pot sticker melt?
Bro? Happiness. That's it's flavored with happiness. Look, I did a little documentary on it for some reason, and they only let me film the final stages of the grilling process.
Yeah,
it's a top secret.
But is there pot stickers on the motherfucker?
Yeah, and you dip it in some.
The pot sticker sauce?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I gotta try it. Yeah.
Listen to me. They're gonna say this when you get there.
My wife's gonna make me do that 45-minute drive.
That's one of my. That's one of my
fucking.
That's one of my foods. I go to. I'm like, man, I'm really hungry. I don't know what to eat. And I'm like, I'm gonna eat some motherfucking pot stickers with the sauce. I don't know what the sauce is, but it's amazing.
Let me tell you about that drive. Right, you're gonna drive there, right, on your way, and it's exciting the whole time. You know, you think it's because it's so delicious, especially if you've already been there once, and and it's all the way in Coeur d'Alene, and you get there, but the way back, you're like, I should have had that.
Oh no!
It's not a it's one of those meals you instantly regret. But then, after that wears off, you love it a couple months later. It's bro. But it's Milt's Extreme Grilled Cheese. Yeah,
I love those meals, bro. I love filling myself to where I can't move, and I'm just like,
yeah.
No, that's two. First was Aloha Island.
Aloha.
Okay, so we got 3 more. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so uncultured. I like sushi. The place that I really like sushi from doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, no.
Sarenga. I'm saying that weirdly, but it's in Coeur d'Alene. Well, it was in Coeur d'Alene. Now it's a shoe store. So similar smells.
I'm just leaving the volume on. I'm gonna hit that button.
What's your favorite sushi roll though?
California roll, but I like it deep fried. I like it.
You like any of the raw shit?
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know I can't be like, can I have a calamatra with some?
I hear spicy tuna is like a real pop.
Yeah. There's this one, man.
The raw tuna or the
sushi.com.
I think it's raw.
Yeah, the ahi tuna, man, that shit's bomb as fuck.
Yeah, that's 3. Okay,
That's 3.
The 4th one is I'll tell you the 5th one. Now we'll get back to the 4th one after I think of the. I don't know, man. Grandma's house.
I feel it, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that works.
Yeah, that place don't exist anymore either.
Oh no.
Shit.
Sorry.
Same.
Dark.
Yeah, that's humor.
I'm not hitting the button.
Yeah.
I would have.
Market Street Pizza.
Hey, yeah. Shouts out.
Yeah.
Man.
I got paid $50 to say that.
Yeah. We're keeping them alive. One slice at a time.
Yeah. No, I haven't been there yet because the first time I heard about it was on this podcast, and it was like right after I started eating nothing but potatoes.
You're not the first person to say that. They need to start fucking paying us.
Right. Yeah. So I'm gonna check them out. Where are they located?
They are on Market Street, bro.
Shit,
it's
that makes
crazy.
sense.
Yeah,
They're on
it's fucking crazy.
Market Street in Illinois.
The old Blues by Ben, right?
Yeah.
So,
it's a gigantic fucking spot.
Yeah.
Man, they got a. I don't know if you can fucking use it right now, but they got a fucking game arcade and shit.
Yeah, it's closed off.
So it's family friendly, but it's artisan. So it's bomb pizza, but it's got the pizza parlor.
Thing.
Yeah.
That's the perfect thing.
Yeah, and if you sit down in there and customers they know all their fucking people by name, so you shout them out. It's it's a good place to hang out.
All right, I'll have to check it out. Maybe that will be the 4th edition or the 5th edition.
Hey, look here, you son of a bitch! You want your fucking pizza or what?
That's great. That is 4.
Okay, so 5th one is definitely
without a doubt,
possibly. God, I don't even know. What's the
Burger King.
Oh no, I know. Satellite Diner.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Or Nosworthy's in Coeur d'Alene. No, the Broken Egg, because my friend owns it.
There's a place called the Broken Egg.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the food. It's not the.
See, they're all coming out.
Yeah.
The Broken Egg.
The Broken Egg. Okay, so my friend owns it.
Shout out to the Broken Egg. Where's the Broken Egg?
It's in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. She'll never listen to this podcast because she's like 96, but she's really sweet.
Oh shit.
Well, I'm gonna have to go eat
I
her
don't think
food.
she's heard of a computer.
Is she just brunch?
Yeah, it's one of those ones that closes before it opens.
Like 1 p.m.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go check it out because there's a place down on Monroe that's like that, and I always want to make it there, but on the weekends I don't wake up in time.
Calico Kitchen. Right?
Well, not Calico. Waffles Plus.
Oh yeah.
You
That
go down there.
sounds delicious.
So I make it to Waffles Plus
Plus is good.
occasionally and get like a Denver omelet and shit. If you get there before 1 p.m., because I think they open up at 6. It's ran by older folks, and they're like, we're up at 6 a.m. and we close at 1. Bye, motherfuckers.
I could probably go there before I go to bed.
Yeah, that's the way to do
Actually,
it.
Like I got there at lunch or on my lunch one time and wanted breakfast. So I'm like, hey, yeah, give me a Denver omelet.
Do you ever go to like a Denny's type of place and order non-breakfast stuff?
No, I
have.
don't.
Sometimes I'll get a BLT.
People who do that to me freak me out.
It's fucking weird. It is fucking weird. I
They're
agree
only-
with you. Elbow bump.
Yeah.
One
Sorry.
time, I had to get a burger at IHOP after they started their IHOP thing.
Oh, I know, but
I
that's
had
like
to try it.
that's like going to a. Let me think of a funny analogy. Hang on. That's like going to a dentist to get your.
Rectum
Nails done.
certified.
Okay, that
I usually
was
go to a,
that's
go-
even better.
It's good. It's like going to a dentist to get your anus examined.
Wait, do they not do that at your dentist?
Were you
What
under?
has been going on?
Were you under and you woke up and
Yeah.
he's like, "Why is your finger in me?"
Yeah, and my zipper was down.
Well, you were laughing. I thought you enjoyed it. No, that was the gas. I don't know.
Fuck this place. I'm out.
But I need an
Please, I'm gonna get
adult.
another beer. I'll be right
Yeah,
back.
grab
Alright,
it.
yeah.
Oh no, I hit the mic.
Oh no, now we're gonna have audio issues.
Not audio issues. It's that long ass cord.
Yeah, I'm starting to think because every time I push it down, it stops now. But we're slowly getting rid of it.
Hey, you want to do another? You want to do another 5?
Yeah, hit me with your top 5.
Let's do another. Let's do 5. Your top 5 Northwest artists. Don't have to be rap. Anything you want.
Okay.
I want to do mine too.
Okay.
And what is that? That's Montana, Idaho, Washington.
I mean Oregon.
Oh,
Yeah.
forgot about Oregon.
Oregon.
I,
Parts of Redding, California.
occasionally, I don't know. I had some homeboys from Salt.
I guarantee you, everybody in Redding, California, would never affiliate themselves with the North.
I had some
That's
homeboys.
so
from-
Northwest.
Yeah, but they would be. I'm West Coast, motherfucker. Don't
That's what everybody in Northwest does.
That's true.
I mean, in Northern California, Humboldt County, a lot of them dudes they kind of rep the Northwest shit. And I've even met dudes from Salt Lake City, Utah, which is
Look at me. I'm the walking fucking cliche.
You know?
Salt Lake City, Utah. That we're from the Northwest. Which I mean, Salt Lake City is not far from Boise, so maybe
Yeah.
because even a lot of Northwest cats really like the Utah Jazz and
I don't know if I can name a Utah artist. Off
Utah.
the top of my head.
Artist?
Yeah.
The only people I know from Utah, Salt Lake City is Sick Lake, and it's a bunch of Samoan dudes.
You guys haven't heard of the Morbid Mormons?
Not really.
Hey man,
What? Are you serious?
don't get.
Warak's cousins?
I would just tell somebody like
Mamba.
don't get Salt Lake City fucked up like it's just more. Well, even they probably go to church the next day, but there's some motherfucking gangsters down there.
All right, I'm gonna give you my top 5. If you want to switch off, since you're doing 5 too, like 1 1 1 2 2 1 3.
I'll go after
No,
you.
that's too
Okay.
much. Oh wait.
We all got to do our
Masterful.
we all do our
Yeah,
top
we're all
5
doing.
top 5 Northwest artists. We didn't have to do food
Okay.
because our shit changes.
Again,
all the
I'm gonna do it where it's not in order of one.
time. Okay.
Is it artists/groups?
I'm saying
Can
Yeah.
it be?
Yeah.
artists.
Okay, so my number 1, which is in any order, so it could be a number 3, but we'll right now, Catch Eyes.
Okay.
I love his shit. He's super lyrical. I love lyrical stuff, and
Yeah?
Is this he's more gospel, yeah, kind of?
yeah, but like that's not like I mean he's a Christian rapper, but like he'll still come with some like killer,
Yeah.
and he'll call me
got
too. And he's
bars,
like,
for
like,
sure.
Like
he's like, I got a new one. I got a new one.
like NF or Lecrae. I feel like they're Christian rappers,
Yeah.
but they can rap about things other than that.
Yeah, which is for
And
some
they
reason
can
not
rap.
Christian rap. Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
So
for sure.
So he needs to do more stuff. I'd give it to him. Also, Caden Butera. He's not a rapper at all, but he's a filmmaker. He's a director. He's doing a lot of like studio level stuff. Like this motherfucker built a entire Western town so he could do his zombie Western movie. You
Fuck
know?
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Is that the shit that you're in?
yeah. I played
You
zombie.
look fucking wicked in that clip or that photo. I say you look dope as fuck.
Yeah.
I
See
can't wait
that,
to see that shit.
when I said Northwest artist, I wanted to be very broad, and you're answering exactly how I envisioned it.
That's
thank you,
fucking
man.
dope.
Okay, so number 3, God, I could give you like 40 to be honest, but
I could too.
number 3 is gonna be everybody in Door to Door.
The whole cast.
Yeah, the whole cast.
Nice,
and
nice.
crew.
Shout out to him.
Props, yeah,
Except for me,
real.
because I can't do that. I'm gonna, like Amber. Amber Holt. She's a painter. She did the C in Black Lives Matter mural.
Oh no shit. Okay.
Yeah, she's
Word.
amazing. So what I'm on 3.
I think that's 4
That's four.
actually.
That's 4?
Yeah. So you're in your last one. No pressure.
Let's see here. Northwest. I just stuck to, like Spokane.
That's
That's
fine.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bing Crosby.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
He's got a library named after him. I'm not gonna have that for another like 3 years.
Yeah.
3 years, huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
Nah, I
That's
like
my
that.
top 5. Quick honorable mentions: Jawbo, Riot, you guys, Cordell, Crown Royal, Mark Shirts for that intro song. Anybody else would be mad at me for not mentioning him. Then.
Hell yeah. Yeah. That's what's
Oh,
up.
we should have had Crown calling on this show.
This shit changes all the time. You going? I'm going. We going?
Yeah.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead, bro.
Shit, man.
You sound like
Like we could do groups. Like you said, groups. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do groups. Nirvana.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man.
all right.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Alan Stone.
Okay.
Ty Weathers,
Nice.
aka Tyrant,
Okay.
because he's a fucking
Tyrant.
maestro.
Yeah, musical bomb.
He makes music for everybody from fucking hip hop to fucking country.
And he's a pretty fucking awesome extra in a movie, as we just saw.
Yeah, he's a pretty awesome
Hell
extra in
yeah.
a movie, and he's an all around good dude. Shit, there's 3. Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Yeah. Okay.
That's 4, and then I probably have to be cliche and go with Cool Nuts because he's a fucking pioneer, and I
Cool ass dude too.
Yeah.
I met Cool ass dude.
super cool. And shout outs to so many others, but like those are the ones that came to mind that were just like big.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good list. What you got?
Oh fuck that! After hearing your guys' list, I don't even.
I want to put Soundgarden on that motherfucker, you know.
Honorable mention.
Pearl Jam.
Like. You love Nirvana
yes.
like that? Okay.
Yes.
You love Mix-a-Lot like that though?
I haven't listened to Mix a Lot in years, but yeah, back in the day, fuck yeah, man.
See, I don't even
Return
like
of
a
the
lot his-
Bumpasaurus.
I like a few of his
The,
songs, but
the fucking Posses on Broadway was the fucking jam.
But have
I
you
love
even played the
Posses on
Sir
Broadway.
Mix-a-Lot game at the casino yet?
No, I
That's a
invented
thing?
I invented the casino.
Fuck yeah, I said that shit for like an hour.
But I
bro.
tell you,
Oh shit!
I listened to Posses on Broadway like 2 days ago. Spotify fucking shuffle, and I'm like, oh yeah, this motherfucker. It still knocks. Boom, 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 boom.
yeah. Bro, I don't even.
You don't
know,
fuck with
dog.
Mix, bro.
I feel like.
Oh hey, hold on.
A little bit.
I gotta add. Well, I don't know if I consider them Northwest artists, but they're out here. Is my homeboys Havoc? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
That, was
Right.
that needed to be. In there.
Yeah, we're trying to get
Okay.
Rain in Towns out here.
Yeah, Rain Town. Oh, Stack. Yeah, Stack Towns. Yeah.
Is that so? Is Stack and Towns is the same member?
Okay, so I've known him since like whenever I first met him, and so I swear to God that long.
That's a great explanation.
And he's always with Stack, so it's hard for me to get away from that. But yeah, he's Towns now. I forget why he said that. He had to change it first. I guess maybe somebody in Mo Thugs had like one of his nicknames was Stack, so out of respect. But I was like, why didn't you just change it to something else that meant the same thing, like Pile or? I'm just kidding. But no, man, those guys are
Pile
like,
of havoc. That would be
Oh, wow.
interesting.
Rain's got this song on that album. Sorry, man, I totally interrupted you. My bad.
You're
but,
good, bro.
but
Go.
You say numb.
All right, I'm just
Numb
thinking
makes
of
me
my
numb.
top 5,
Yeah.
bro. Honestly.
Yeah. Numb
You're
makes
still
me numb,
thinking?
and
Got
then
two so
but
far.
anxiety. That's the one I'm gonna do a music video to.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, anxiety is yeah. But let's hear it.
All right,
Bad.
so my number 1 is well, I don't know. This is not unranked. same
You're
as you.
going in rank.
But, so no, it's not ranked. But Bosco, you know,
Oh,
that fool
fuck.
is fun, right?
I forgot.
Yeah, Bosco is off the fucking chain.
He's so big. I forgot he's from Portland, and he's
Yeah.
probably one of the coolest dudes I seen him in the club. I was like, is that motherfucking Bosco? I don't want to be like, fucking Bosco. He's like, what's up, man? And he's obviously Kuna's his partner, so cool motherfucker, man.
That's dope. Yeah, Bosco is fucking amazing.
I think that was around the time of the workout plan too, and that song just blown up.
Yeah, he's done so much shit. If you guys don't know, check E40's catalog. Fucking, he's on Kanye's shit. He's on countless other
Limp
artists.
Bizkit,
Wrote and sold
J.
a lot
Cole.
of fucking records to artists.
Limp Bizkit,
Yeah,
J. Cole,
just so many.
40. Yeah.
Yeah, feels like I'm in your pussy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. God damn, how did I forget Bosco? I'm sorry.
So Bosco, incredible. Jimi Hendrix would be the second one I'm gonna list.
Oh yeah, Jimi Hendrix. I didn't.
Oh.
This is wait, hold on.
See, he's killing me.
He's like, oh, after your guys' list.
But after that, that's all I got.
What are you going to say next, Bruce Lee?
He's like, well, it turns out Jesus Christ was from Coeur d'Alene.
Well, it turns out Bruce Lee's buried in Seattle, so Bruce
Hillary
Lee.
Swank.
Oh, fuck.
Bruce Lee is a Northwest artist, isn't he?
Swank.
Northwest martial artist.
So I don't know. I've been bumping a shitload of like Odessa lately. Like that. I don't even know if you consider it EDM.
They're
or whatever
from
the
here?
Fuck it is. Yeah, bro. They're from
Yeah, this shit's dope too.
like Bellevue or some shit, or Bellingham, I guess I should say.
Oh, you're seasoned, man. They're dope.
Yeah, man. That shit's fucking filthy.
Continue.
What else you got?
He got some shit, man. He calling out like, oh
what
my
else do
god
I
damn.
got? Let's fucking tap into the fucking reserves here.
Bruce motherfucking Lee.
Just so you know, I am in the running. So if anybody wants to add me to their list, it's there.
Hell yeah, man.
I was hoping it was gonna come, but no one said anything. So, you still got a couple numbers on there.
I don't know. I feel like there's something I'm forgetting. You know what I'm saying? Like
The dude that played coach. I don't even know his name. I just know he's from here.
I couldn't tell you his name. I'm gonna.
His name's Terry.
I think it's Terry.
Can I think about it some more while you guys go, and I can come back to it?
All right, yeah. What you got, TJ?
I like
Bro,
my
I want
three though.
nothing to do with this conversation. I got no
Oh
clue.
yeah, on one already went. So I guess
Okay.
it's fucking.
Yeah, I'm like, I've never been in tune with the regional depth as you guys have.
Really?
TJ's going to say Macklemore, Ryan Lewis.
I wouldn't have.
Oh yeah, those guys from Seattle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, Ryan Lewis is from here.
Oh,
He's from
Yeah, he
Spokane,
went
yeah.
to school here.
He went to
Lewis Clark,
he
right?
went no, he went
you know
to,
that downtown music
Ferris,
video
I
they
think.
filmed here or whatever?
Ferris.
Ferris.
Yeah.
Yeah, downtown.
That
Yeah.
was the same weekend I filmed that Holy Fan video. That was weird.
No shit.
Yeah, I didn't even, that wasn't planned or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Hell yeah.
I think Macklemore's shit's corny as fuck, but respect.
I mean,
actually,
so
He did what I didn't
he has
do.
some songs that I really love, like White Walls. That shit with Schoolboy Q. I feel like that shit's pretty fucking.
His
dope.
shit with Absol, the what's it called, Interscope or Jimmy?
Yeah, yeah,
Jimmy
Jimmy Iovine, yeah.
that shit was dope.
That shit was hella dope.
Some of his stuff before the thrift shop stuff, like the
Town?
the town was
The Town.
tight, and then there was some shit where he was talking about codeine addiction, which was dope.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't know. I wouldn't.
Man,
feel
What about
I
the
was
Mariners
at the
one, the
net
Dave Niehaus?
dancing my ass off when he was doing thrift shop. Man, I like that.
Man, I wish I would have.
I love that song.
Shout out to
Macklemore live.
Wands though.
Yeah, I want Thrift Shop played at my
Wands.
wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm never getting married, but so he can have that. But it's
Right.
shit. Someday I might get married, and people
Was
gonna
it
hold me
he?
to-
see.
Did you
Never
guys
say
see
never, my
Macklemore?
friend.
From the
Didn't he do
Northwest,
Dave?
bro.
He did that Dave cameo.
I haven't seen that. I heard it's hilarious.
It's
Such
great.
a good show.
It's fantastic.
Oh, man, I love funny stuff.
They like booked Lil Dicky's first show. They're like, well,
I
now
like-
we got Macklemore.
I like Little Dicky's show more than I like his music.
Bro, I love Little Dicky. I'm a Little Dicky fanboy. I love Little Dicky.
He would
He's
fall in love.
funny,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, he
He's
falls in love
funny.
with that shit.
I love humor, bro. And he like
But you haven't watched Dave?
no, for some stupid reason.
You're not a fanboy.
yeah, no, I'm definitely.
You'll
not.
love it. It's a good show, and it just got renewed. He's gonna do a second one.
You gotta watch it. It's great.
Yeah.
It's just I do so much stuff. It's hard. Like I have like this weird system for how I pick what I'm gonna watch next.
Yeah.
Right now I'm watching Schitt's Creek or whatever.
Oh,
just
okay.
because I'm
Okay, yeah,
on
that shit looks funny. Yeah.
Is that Netflix?
Yeah.
It's on Netflix, but I
Think
think it's from something else. But it's not like a
They
Netflix.
channel.
picked it up.
Word.
I
Yeah,
just
that's
got
funny.
done with fucking Kingdom. I don't even want to watch no more series. I'm done.
Yeah,
Done.
Mike says like
Kingdom?
Kingdom.
Yeah, that's the last series I
Should I
watched.
get should I get into that?
If you want to fucking cry and hate the world, yeah, Fuck yeah.
So
I don't know why I would
If you
want to do
let,
that,
if
bro.
if you got some baggage, emotional baggage you need to let out, maybe you just watch it and you're like, God damn, that's like fuck.
okay, I'm about to check that
Yeah,
out.
it's good, man.
I've been into The Boys lately. You ever watch that?
No, I heard it's awesome though. I gotta.
Is that on Netflix?
It's on
No, it's
Prime.
Amazon Prime, and it's like
See, I'm canceling cable, man. Fuck that shit.
Right? Cable ain't got shit.
I'm canceling
Except
cable.
for
I'm
Monday
finna
Night
get.
Football. Is it?
I'm finna get
You can watch that on Yahoo.
Hulu, since I already got ESPN Plus, I'm gonna get Hulu, ESPN Plus, and Disney Plus and Thrust,
and Amazon Prime.
and that comes with it.
No, I'm just saying you should get it.
And then there's some other shit that has like there's new series coming out that you can only watch here, like the Wu-Tang American Saga. I was like, man, who got Hulu
That's
I
on
can
Hulu,
borrow?
yeah.
Who got
Oh,
Hulu
that's on
I can
Hulu?
borrow?
I just
Yeah.
started
Oh,
that
shit.
shit.
And it's
I just got that.
and it's supposed to come back for a second season. But as I was saying with the Kingdom thing, I don't know. It's
Is it? Would you call it appointment television? What I mean by that is like there's shows where like you'll watch like Schitt's Creek is funny, but I'm watching it while I'm like doing other stuff.
Oh,
or like
yeah.
The Boys is appointment television, so the lights go off, the cat goes on the lap.
it's appointment television.
an
like
appointment
like
right now,
like
yeah.
Kingdom was a thing that I look forward to watching.
Like Game of Thrones.
When I was about to sit down and chill the fuck out, and right before I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah. You know it's a good show if you're watching it and that's all you're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You don't pick up your phone to
So-
check shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The synopsis, I guess, it's just a bunch of MMA fighters, but they go through their regular people drama,
That's good.
addiction.
I think I found the source of the problem. It's right here in the microphone cord.
Shit, like TJ could chime in too since he's seen it, but a lot of addiction problems. I don't want to give up too much of the show.
Why do you guys like such heavy ass TV?
It's like
shows, man?
fucking-
Watch some Letterkenny, bro.
It's like it's like Sons of Anarchy without the fucking motorcycles. I guess I don't fucking know. It's just
This is if I don't do those, like I don't get in touch with my feelings very well. Like it's like my way to get in touch with my fucking emotions.
You guys want to know how you can
feel
get in touch with your feelings like forever? You know what I mean? Like the deepest way to do that, in my opinion.
Acid.
Okay, well, the second deepest way to do it.
DMT.
The third deepest way to do it.
Masturbating in the dark
No, it's one of the ways to do it. But it doesn't involve
with your
anything
own tears as lubrication.
Well, let's hear it. 'Cause
It
What is this? Yeah.
It's acting, getting into acting.
okay.
Because
Yeah.
here's what you're doing, right? You're looking into a character, and you're trying to say, why is he doing this? You know, and you're trying to understand not only his actions, if you're trying to get into acting, like this character's actions, but why is he doing it? And trying to understand that is like then you start thinking about that with yourself too.
Yeah.
Like you'll do something like I like that's like I never lose my temper anymore since I started doing act. I like you could ask any of my ex-girlfriends ever, except for Shelly. And no, I'm just joking. But I never did anybody named Shelly. That's a terrible idea. I'm just kidding, Shelly. Holler at me. But I'm saying, I never like raised my voice or anything like that. But it's just because I think it has to do with acting because, when you're doing an action, like let's say you have a character and you gotta yell and you're upset, good acting isn't. I'm not calling myself the best actor or anything like that, but good acting isn't acting at all. It's believing. Like when you're mad, you're actually really mad, and you have to find that from somewhere, and that makes you look into yourself deeply. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, how did I just get to that level? And then you understand that a little bit more, and then you end up having a little bit more control over it. But DMT is definitely a little bit better way to do it.
I'm gonna be I'm gonna get into acting, and I'm gonna be the angriest motherfucker ever.
Bro,
I fucking love you stupid bitch.
Yeah. Bro, it's hard to get there though. So if you have that, people need that. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay,
yeah.
keep going. I have something after this, but I want to hear what you have to say.
Oh no, that was like the end of it.
feel like
I
I-
just wanted to switch because I was like, we got you here. Let's go to top 5 actors.
Oh God,
I
that's.
feel like I'm
tough
always
one.
angry or fucking sad.
Yeah, well, see, if you can raise like
Right? Same, bro. Same.
trying to learn to cry is something that I've always struggled with. You know what I mean? I just so like and you can't do stuff like, okay, I'll put on Mariah Carey and do all this stuff to get you in the mode to cry, because when you have to go do it and you're on a set, there's like everybody's looking at you and they're like, all right,
Joey Tribbiani
Hey, did
would
I
keep
back
a
up?
pair of tweezers in his pocket and he'd pinch his skin.
Did I back up far enough from the microphone when I yelled really loud, or did I get really, really loud?
Oh, you peeked out. Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
okay.
Yeah, we hit red.
enjoy that. Okay, so top 5 actors. God, that's a tough one. You guys hit them with the top 5s.
We're all about the top 5s. Sometimes we can't complete
Shit.
them all the way, but hey.
I think I've done it before, and it's going to change if I answer that today too.
That's the beautiful thing about top 5s. You know, it's
Robert
politics.
Redford.
We can change things when we know when we learn
In a
things.
moment.
DMX.
I would say Donald Trump for what he did in Home Alone. You know what I mean? God. I believed he was there. I don't know. I was like, wow, this it didn't take me out of the movie. And then
That was 2, right? Part 2?
yeah,
part 2.
And then Melania Trump, she's a great actress.
Yeah, she's been acting for how many years?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just totally. I love Donald Trump. Don't get me wrong. He reminds me a lot of myself when I was a kid. No, for real, messy hair, weird shit on my face. I'm just kidding. Anyways, we're talking about actors. Daniel Day-Lewis.
Oh, good one.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Mike will
Who
love
is
that,
that?
shit.
Yeah.
Who is that?
He's got a fucking line in the track. He goes, last of them like Day-Lewis.
idea.
Gangs of New York.
Yeah, Gangs of New York.
There Will Be Blood.
Lincoln. He played
Guys.
Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln. Yeah.
I fucking suck, bro.
He was. He played Lloyd Banks in a biopic. That's how good I didn't even know.
Damn.
Yeah,
Did,
no.
did you already say There Will Be Blood?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
he
There Will
said
Be
Okay.
Blood. He just did Phantom Thread, which you probably haven't seen.
I gotta see a picture of the dude. I don't watch movies, bro.
You ever seen a picture of Abraham Lincoln?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Well, I don't know if it was a real picture.
Mike. So Risky's first is Day-Lewis. Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah. He said you had a line.
The last of
You got
them
a
like
line for me?
Day-Lewis.
Yeah, it says the last of the Day-Lewis, a reference to the last of the Mohicans.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna say number 2. And this is just because how much he's only like done one character that's making me say this, but that character just made me fall in love with acting since it first came out. And that's Bryan Cranston.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man, Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah.
It just was like, no, I'm joking. I'm obviously talking about Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Is that his best role ever?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he'll say it too. Like in interviews, he's like, when he was done with Breaking Bad, he's like, I just had the role of my lifetime.
Yeah.
He
the
went.
one he lost himself in.
He went dark.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was man.
I was like, this is the same fucking dude that plays the dad in Malcolm in the Middle. This motherfucker is a gangster.
Bro, Breaking Bad is an acting tour de force, and obviously filmmaking too. And then Better Call Saul, on the other hand of that, is like a filmmaking tour de force. Like that's beautiful filmmaking, and it's on ABC. You know what I mean?
Did the new season come back yet? Because I got tired of fucking waiting.
No, I mean, they took a longer
5 or
break
6.
for the last season so they could do the.
I feel like they took a
final
fucking
season's coming up.
year or 2.
Yeah, that's good. Well, that's because they did El Camino too.
Yeah.
And then
What'd you think about that?
Phenomenal. Anything? Yeah.
I really liked it a lot. Me and Crown had conversations because obviously me and him are connected here through like Southwest culture, and he's like, hey, no, I wasn't really feeling it, and I was like, dude, I really liked it, and he's like, it was okay.
What I like about Vince Gilligan's writing, and his filmmaking, especially with it's a little bit less with Breaking Bad, but even though Breaking Bad is the best one, but it's a slow burn, right? Like they're showing you something, what's happening, I don't know, and then they're like, it's not like Avengers where it's like, it's just like, what's happening? I'm learning as I'm watching. Why am I watching this? It's wasting time. I want to know what's going on. Oh, that's what,
It's about connections, and they make you wait for it, but they always make it worth it.
I watched the first episode. I believe TJ watched the first episode, and he says, I just wasn't into it. I was like,
I was bored as fuck. If I didn't listen to that advice, I would have missed out.
I said,
on all
just
that
get
shit.
past the first episode. He's like, fine, I'm gonna
That's
get past
any
it.
great TV show.
And then as soon as Walter White's in his underwear, and you're like, why the fuck? Because it didn't tell you why. I was like, why the fuck is he in his fucking underwear?
But usually shows they reel you in on the first episode. They want to get your attention. So that's when, like, I don't know if you've noticed, like especially with the Netflix era, that's the first episode is where they show the titties. And then you'll never see that actress's titties again.
I know, and you're watching it for the whole time. Like, where them titties?
You're like,
at?
well, I thought I was going to see your titties again. But it's like
Like
oh, it's
every
a good
episode.
show, though.
Yeah.
It's great. But they usually get your attention.
It's called
right away.
Sexposition.
Yeah. But, yeah, with Breaking Bad, it had that genius of, like, No, like
Sex
this is a
position.
buildup. It's a buildup.
And if
That's-
you weren't into it, then you'd get caught by the. Why the fuck is there a pizza on the roof?
Why
Right?
isn't it cut into slices? But they fixed that in later episode. They're like he called for a pizza, and they're like, "Do you want it sliced?" He's like, "Yeah, I want it sliced."
The fucking teddy bear or whatever in the pool.
Yeah.
And you're just like, but once you become a fan, you're really into it. You see those things, you're like, I can't fucking wait to find out what this is. Like,
And it makes it watching it a second
Yeah.
time even better too.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. That's great
It
TV
was
writing.
incredible writing. All right, so we got Daniel Day-Lewis.
Oh yeah.
Bryan Cranston.
Oh god, that was only two.
Great pick so far.
John Risky Bolts for his portrayal in DTD is not going on the list. In case you're wondering, because I know you guys were out there wondering.
DTD is the same amount of syllables as it takes to say door to door.
Door to door DTD. Oh my god.
You don't got to shorten it up.
DTD.
Wait, hang on. I gotta try that again. Hold on. Door to door DTD. No, it's way easier. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's funny, bro. That's funny. Door to door DTD. It's easier to type. I think that's why that started. That's how that started.
Okay.
Speaking of abbreviations, we got to get our T-shirt that we sponsored for the Lowrider event.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Sponsored by the BBB
Oh, I love
podcast.
it. I like
When
bring your
pigs
own
fly.
beers, bongs, and bullshit. Wait, I'm gonna give you guys a radio thing. Hang on. Beers, bongs, and bullshit.
There you go.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, for
you
sure.
have that.
Thank you.
I want to get a little, commercial filmed of just a bunch of kids in Spokane yelling beers, bongs, and bullshit.
I like it.
like
Real
all
hilarious.
like 20 of them together.
Yeah, like just hilarious.
That sounds
like
great.
like the school graduation photos, like
beers, bongs, and bullshit.
Samuel L.
Parents
Jackson.
will love us.
Oh yeah,
Samuel L.
yeah,
Jackson.
yeah.
Started in
Samuel.
190,000 films,
Yep.
or been in.
I just love his use of motherfucker.
Bro, he does this, that, and he does this thing with his eyes where, like, he says something serious and I can't do it, but his eyes, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's, and he's done so many different characters where that, that's why I like, when you're watching somebody and you're like, like I love The Rock. Rock's one of my favorite actors. But
His
you're watching-
eyebrow raise.
Yeah, but you're watching a Rock. You're watching The Rock do this. You know what I mean? No offense, Rock. I would
Do you
love to work with
smell
you.
The Rock is cooking.
Yeah, exactly. You know what he's cooking, but like somebody like Johnny Depp or like somebody who gets lost in a character. Not in like I'm not a huge fan of method acting, but you know what that is, where it's like you live as the character.
Yeah.
I'm
Like
the dude
what-
playing the dude disguised as another dude.
Hey, so the Rock caught
Yeah, Jamie
COVID a
Foxx
while
and
back,
Ray.
and I was told that he couldn't smell what the Rock was cooking.
No, his family caught it, and they couldn't smell what he was cooking.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, there it was. I was wondering where that button was.
I'm a terrible producer.
Can I try something? Can I say a not funny joke and you push that button?
Fuck
right
yeah.
Perfect.
He just breathed on the mic, folks. He just breathed on the mic.
Oh man, you guys got a good Donald Trump impression?
No, you got one? I have the best words.
I watched your video. You had some moments in there. It was
Oh yeah, I
fucking
forgot.
Great.
Yeah, we put the
Yeah.
All I really got down is the finger
Yeah,
movements.
it was getting there. Like yeah.
But it's hard.
Did you put on a blonde wig?
Yes.
No one
Well, it
can
was
do it like I
brown.
do.
No one can have words like I have the words.
We have the best podcast.
They're magnificent.
You know what's funny is I was practicing my not my podcast. I was practicing my Trump impression.
Yeah.
And not paying attention. So I'm all speeding. I was driving. I got pulled over. And when the cop was coming, I was like, fuck, I'm going to get a ticket. But I thought about how Donald Trump gets away with everything, right? So
Yeah.
I was like, this could be my way out of the ticket. All right, so when he comes up, he knocks on the window. He's like, sir, you were speeding. I was like, I don't speed. I'm the slowest driver that's ever driven. He's like, yeah, actually, I got you on my radar, on my dash cam. You definitely were speeding. I was like, he's like, what do you have to say for yourself? I was like, Hillary Clinton deleted over 35,000 emails. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's like, here's your ticket. How are you going to pay for it? Mexico will pay for the ticket. He definitely thought I was drunk. He asked me to step out and,
Oh my god.
and do a field sobriety test. I told him I couldn't do it because I had bone spurs.
If I was a cop, I would have fucking died laughing.
I was like, I can't. I have bone spurs.
fucking incredible.
He's like, you're clearly doing a terrible
See,
Donald Trump impression.
It was good. I liked it. Hey, you said he got COVID. He says, I have the best immune system.
I have the best COVID. I have the best COVID.
the best immune system money can buy.
Bro, okay. I'm gonna make my.
You got one
Reason.
more. You got one more
Oh.
actor though.
No, two more.
What do you
Does he
mean?
got two?
Daniel Day-Lewis, Bryan Cranston, Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh man, see, I get distracted.
So do I.
Yeah,
That's a good
the best part
podcast.
of
You
this
That's a
guys
good
bring
thing
it.
about yeah.
Okay, so
TJ will bring in a Chicano U-turn
Yeah.
eventually too.
see, my problem is I just want to name everybody in Quentin Tarantino movies.
I think Risky calls it an unknown race U-turn.
Yeah.
Known unknown.
I don't see
Or an
race.
unknown unknown.
It's not like some Trump would say, I don't see race.
I don't see race. I don't see race. Only black people and Mexicans. Wait, what are you talking about?
Joe Biden sees black people, Mexicans, and rich people.
Yeah.
And
I don't have. Can you do a Biden impression?
Would you shut up, man? What do you say? See the.
I can't even get a word in with this clown.
He said the poor kids can be. That sounds like Trump.
Look, man, the poor kids can be just as smart as the white kids.
I was like, oh my god.
What the fuck did you mean by that, buddy?
Bro.
We want an explanation, pal.
No, listen. My Joe Biden is when I was growing up, right? And I had friends over, and my dad was trying to relate to him. That's Joe Biden. He's like, "Oh yeah, you guys are playing video games." You know what I mean?
Right on, pal.
Or like or like I used to have this roommate, and anytime a black like Gonzo would come over or something like that, he'd be like, "Hey, let me tell you about all my black friends." And, and I'm like, it's that thing where like you're like,
He is walking.
What's up, GQ, homie G? Did you get that fade at the barbershop down the street?
I got a funny story about that. My brother, he's gonna hate me for telling this story, but like he was living in California, right? That California life, and he came up here, kicking with me, and I'm in the car driving, and Snipes in the car, and Big Sam, shout out, those guys, and
Yeah, why wouldn't they pull over the car with Mr. Snipe in that motherfucker?
no, we didn't get pulled over, but my brother was in the back of the seat, and somebody was smoking a cigarette, and ash got in his eye.
No. Snipe's so black. If he had his head closed, they just think the window was tinted.
I remember when he had like gold teeth and he's smiling. I'm like, all right.
Shout out to Snipe, man. We love you, Snipe.
But here's you all one tonight, bro.
Here's the funny thing though, like my little brother was like, "Man, shit be getting in my eye for real though." I was like, "What the fuck?" Look, bro.
He turned Jamie Kennedy.
Love you, Jawbo.
Was it Jamie
real.
Kennedy that plays Malibu?
Exactly.
yeah.
What oh my
Don't
God.
be hating.
He don't do that no more. He'd be mad that I told that story.
I got mad shit, my
I got
yo. What
embarrassing
the
stories.
fuck?
Okay, next act. Well, I'm on 3.
Yeah, you got two
Oh
more.
my God.
Two more.
Oh my god, see, we got distracted again.
Unless you were talking about dude acting like the black dude.
Yeah, Brian, you're my third man. That was I didn't even know.
Oh,
No,
wow.
I'd say this is gonna sound cliche or whatever, but I've seen him do his stuff. I'd say my homeboy Cameron.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That fool, you can act. You know what I mean? He's like a dude that inspires me.
Yeah, hell yeah. Shout out to
So
Cameron.
that's even if I didn't.
Cameron Lee Price.
Yep. Even if I didn't know him, I'd say that. No, I wouldn't. But I'm just joking. But yeah.
Whoa, what was that?
Paul hit his big ass head on the microphone.
Why are the fucking headphones on the microphone?
Paul
Tuck your
Faulkner's
nose in.
Paul Faulkner's an honorable mention.
Oh my God.
I don't want to say anybody.
shit.
I won't say anybody I've actually worked with because I feel like that's cliche. But God, who's somebody I'm like?
Oh, dude.
Just gonna sound, Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Maybe his
Yeah?
acting is some stuff, but man, like the dedication. Like if you watch that.
Well, the dedication it takes for him to read the lines because he can't fucking read. He's dyslexic.
You're right.
I mean,
Hey, I'm dyslexic.
he just ad libs all of it.
Does he really?
No, I'm joking.
Okay, I gotta tell you my favorite movie, but let me finish. Yeah, Tom Cruise, just because like he learned to fly a helicopter so he can do that scene, and like hung out like of a plane,
Oh.
and you know what I mean, and he's just like stuff that I would like never consider.
So he
doing.
did his own stunts?
Bro. If the craziest stunts, we had Jackie Chan for years, and those were fun. The person who's taken over that mantle, in my opinion, is I almost said Donald Trump for some fucking reason. Is
He's a pretty good actor.
Terry Crews, you know.
Oh yeah,
I meant
Dude,
Terry Crews
What's
too
the-
with his booby dances.
Oh yeah, Terry Crews, love him, man. But that's not who I was talking. Who was
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. Sorry, Terry Crews. Are they related?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Their
they're
last
brothers.
names are spelt
No,
not the same. They
No,
look
Terry
identical.
Crews and
No.
Tom Cruise are brothers.
they look exactly alike.
They're brothers,
that.
half brothers,
Yeah,
but they're brothers.
yeah. We could cruise like Tom and Penelope. Who
we
said
can
that?
we can Google it right now. I'm pretty sure they're brothers. Terry
Facts.
Crews and Tom Cruise.
Are you?
No, I'm fucking
Oh.
kidding.
I was gonna say. See, I don't see race, so that wasn't like that makes sense. One's taller. I guess maybe they had different dads.
They're gonna actually play in the movie, the remake of the movie Twins.
Yeah.
They should remake.
You remember Twins?
I fucking love that.
I don't know it.
Me and TJ, brother.
I don't think I've seen Twins, but
You have it, Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
yeah, I've like I know about it. It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
That's a
oh,
good
oh,
one.
yeah.
It's a good
That's
one.
hilarious.
Is it worth watching?
Yes, definitely. Yeah,
It's
a
one of those
classic.
era films.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to make me like a 50 movie list. Of
I
like
got you,
movies
bro.
I need to watch.
I got the number one for
got
you.
you. Yeah?
Yeah, you've probably seen it already though. But Step Brothers, that's my favorite movie.
Yeah?
Oh, it's,
Oh, yeah. It's
Paul
one of my
can't get through
favorites.
I
it.
told these guys, yeah,
He
man,
said he
I-
didn't like it.
about an
You
hour
wanna
of
take
it,
him in the
and I'm
backyard and beat
all
him?
All right, hey, well, it's been real nice, fellas. No, I was like, you don't like it?
But you
I
like
like
Talladega Nights, though.
I do, yeah.
That's worse.
So he loves Talladega Nights. They're both fucking fantastic.
Listen,
Great A
I don't know.
acting, these
Okay.
guys.
the greatest moment of my life
I got to piss.
was the first time I ever watched Step Brothers.
yeah.
Yeah, I was.
All
Getting,
right.
I was.
Dude,
getting
I
laid.
can-
I'm gonna give it another chance, bro.
there's
Like
so-
I loved it, but like
You watched
there's
my
a point
movie
where I
but
was
you-
just like,
you watched all the way through my movie and you didn't
Nah.
like Step Brothers.
yeah. There's a point where I'm just like, all right, I'm tired of this shit. Like,
there's so
all right.
many quotes in that damn movie. It's just
You know what I did?
unbelievable.
You know what I did once when I was in college? I was in the film club, right?
Yeah.
And we had these screenings, like once every 2 weeks, and it was it was The Shining, it was all the classic these
Right.
are really good films, which they are, and I fought tooth and nail for 3 semesters to get so we could have a screening of Step Brothers and have the discussion afterwards. And all it turned into was everybody's like, "This is offensive." I'm like, "How is it offensive? It's hilarious." Anyways, yeah.
you didn't have or you didn't see the Step Brothers inspired T-shirt I did with Biden and Trump.
I saw that. You did that?
Yeah, me. I came with the idea and I was like, hey TJ, you put this together for me.
That's brilliant.
We're gonna put it on a shirt and sell it. A lot of people are like, I don't know if I can wear this in public.
It's kind
That's
of
literally the
offensive, for
album
sure.
cover of for me and Riot's Prestige Worldwide is the
Yeah.
the brothers.
The glam. I've been trying to get someone to do some fucking glamour shots. Like I want to do one with the big head in the back, and then like this. They're like, we gotta make it happen. Who can do? You do pictures? I want to do a glamour shot, man. Like Uncle Rico.
Yeah, I don't do pictures, man. But
God damn it!
yeah. I just
All right,
I do too much.
you gonna name off some actors, P? I'm gonna
Actors,
name off.
bro?
I'm gonna name off some actors, and it's gonna be different from my list in previous episodes because the shit's
Okay.
ever changing. Well,
top
you
5
didn't
favorite
say
actors?
top 5. You didn't say your first actor. You said movie though. You said Step Brothers, but you didn't say the was it Will Ferrell?
Wait, what?
No, I don't know why I even brought up
yeah.
Step Brothers. My last actor is whoever inspires me next.
Oh, I think your last one was Tom Cruise. Actually,
Oh yeah,
and I
that's
wasn't
right.
paying
Never
attention.
mind.
I like
Oh,
that.
is that
though.
4?
Honorable mention.
Oh yeah. No,
Any-
yeah.
Another honorable mention.
Yeah. Shit, I'll go.
Joaquin Phoenix. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Fucking
Not
Paul
just for the
Walker.
Joker.
Paul Walker.
Okay, I like that.
This is like an action film, dude. Bruce motherfucking Willis.
Oh,
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
listen,
Steven Seagal.
John Wick. You like John Wick?
Keanu
I don't know. I
Reeves.
need to watch those.
You haven't
shits,
seen John
man.
Wick?
No,
it's
dude.
like it's gun fu.
Me,
It's
Yeah.
gun fu.
I haven't seen him.
My
I think it
nutsack.
looks corny.
Is it better than
I
Jason
heard
Bourne?
it's a dude like mad because somebody killed his dog.
No,
You like Jason
bruh.
Bourne?
Listen, imagine. This is what happened. His wife died, but he promised her he's out the game of murdering people.
Was his wife his dog?
No, but his wife, as she was dying, didn't want him to be alone. So she ordered a puppy somehow in the mail, and he got a puppy, and he's like,
Bro, you lost me. That shit sounds stupid
no,
as fuck.
look, that's the first. That's just to give him an excuse to kill people. Okay, that's over with and done
Is
with.
that how it happens for real?
Yeah, no, I feel like I'm spoiling a movie that people haven't seen it, but it's so good.
I'll chalk that up to Kill Bill series.
Oh man, Kill Bill, but Kill Bill
Bill's
is the best.
tight.
I think
Dude,
Kill
yeah.
Bill's stupid as fuck too.
What in the cock?
Yeah, what the?
All right, Mike, go. Oh wait, did you do your fifth?
I don't know if I
said
care
Joaquin
about your
Phoenix.
actors now.
I don't know.
I'm just kidding.
I'm a Quentin Tarantino fucking nut hugger, I guess, because
Me too.
there's only like
Yeah, dude, he's incredible.
I don't know. Reservoir Dogs wasn't my favorite. Reservoir Dogs and The Hateful Eight weren't my favorite.
Oh man, I love
But
those both.
other than that, I watched them. They're tolerable, but
The
all his other movies were fucking fantastic, in my opinion.
The only Quentin Tarantino movies I can't stand are the ones that he hasn't made yet because I haven't watched them yet. I have to wait for them.
I almost thought he was like done. Like what he's at, like his 11th, 12th.
I mean, that's what Jay-Z said too.
Right.
You know what I mean? Jay-Z retired 50 years ago or something.
I don't know. I just didn't. I haven't seen a movie as good as Django. For you, like,
Did you watch Hollywood?
oh yeah,
Hollywood Unchained. What was it called?
Once Upon a
Once
Time
Upon
in
a Time in
Hollywood.
Hollywood. Yeah,
Django was one of my favorite movies, dude. I sat there in the theater, and I don't know. I think it was like 3 hours, and I was drinking beer, and I was like, "Fuck, I gotta piss really bad, but I don't want to get up and miss anything." So I just kind of pissed in the can.
It gives me an idea for a
There was nobody there. I mean, I was I'm pissing in this
Invention,
fucking
huh?
can.
yeah, man.
A catheter you can
like
piss
it.
in the movie theater.
But it's only for Quentin Tarantino movies.
Right. Shit, man, it's gonna change.
Wait,
but
did you name an actor yet?
I haven't.
Okay, you were just talking about Django.
I was gonna name shit, man, Andre.
Yeah,
3000.
Andre 3000 is
Four Brothers,
fucking
baby.
pretty good fucking actor. He played Jimi fucking Hendrix, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah. Okay.
And his role in Four Brothers, I don't know. I feel like dude is
He's a better agent, so he can get more stuff.
he's different. Even in semi-pro at Will Ferrell, he did a fucking good job.
I never watched that.
Of course not. You never like Step Brothers.
He don't like Will Ferrell.
How do you
That's
not like
probably
Will
the
Ferrell?
problem. That's probably
My
the problem.
wife is the same way, so I understand the girl mind state of that shit.
What?
Because I don't want to copy him because
What'd you say?
Samuel's one of my favorites, but I won't put him on there. Mr. Washington, Denzel Washington, he's the best.
So
He's
good,
one of the
dude.
best ever.
So
Bobby De Niro, one of the best ever.
Yeah, definitely. Damn it.
Motherfuckers gonna give me this backlash. Well, he supports a racist. I really like Mel Gibson, man. Fuck y'all. What's happening?
Man, he's done some fucking amazing.
Lethal Weapon, all of them.
Yeah.
Which Lethal Weapon you like? All of them.
We seen Get the Gringo. That's just like one of his.
Oh my
ones.
god,
Braveheart?
That's like Machete fucking style.
Right?
Which is like what?
But we were soldiers.
Braveheart?
Yeah, man.
Mel Gibson,
Braveheart?
even as a director, I mean, Passion of Christ. I don't know how many people watch that movie.
saw it.
I think a lot of people have. That movie was fucking
I like it.
Yeah,
put together well.
For some reason, I've never seen that.
you haven't.
I don't
Like
know why.
it.
There's a
It's weird that there's like a tentpole movie that I haven't seen, but there's like I've never seen the Lord of the Rings for some reason.
Did you see
Neither.
Apocalypto?
Me either.
No, I haven't seen.
No,
that.
Mel Gibson did that
I ain't
one
never
too.
fuck with Lord of the Rings. I ain't never fuck with Harry Potter.
neither.
Harry Potter, and people are
never watched
like,
Harry
"You've
Potter."
never watched Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings?" I was like,
Do
"Nah,
we
I've
have a
never watched
table
them."
full of people who've never seen Harry Potter?
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Fuck yeah.
I've-
never seen
obviously,
it.
I know like I could like quote some stuff.
And then people ask me, they're like, "Oh, you know like Star Wars?" I haven't caught up with Star Wars, but back in the day, I watched a couple Star Wars
we
movies.
gotta be careful what we say about. Let's not talk bad about Star Wars. Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings.
We
you
got.
can
Oh, I'm not,
Five
I'm not
people
talking
never
bad
seen
about
Harry
Star
Potter,
Wars.
y'all, in
I'm
the
just
same
saying
room.
I haven't followed all
Do
the
you
Star
think we
Wars
have
movies.
Star Wars fans as listeners?
Yes.
I'm a goddamn Star Wars fan.
Listen, do you have
no?
listeners?
So no.
So
Do you
no.
have listeners?
We have my mom listens sometimes.
Okay, if you have listeners, you have Star Wars fans. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, my grandma listens sometimes, but
that
she
big,
doesn't
huh?
speak English, so No, I'm just
Listen,
kidding.
can I tell you something about Star Wars? Everybody hates the prequels. I'm one of the people that actually love them.
What does that mean?
It means
Is
I
that
was
the ones that we grew up with, or the ones that were the actual prequels?
like the Jar Jar Binks. Listen,
The
I was,
Ewoks movie was dope.
Yeah. Well, okay, I'm not talking about the Ewoks movie, but I'm talking about.
You ain't fuck with the Ewoks?
Well, I mean, in Empire or the Return of the King, what the fuck was it called? The Return of the Jedi. That one, but they had the whole Ewoks 2 movies that were like, nah. But what I mean is like everybody hates the prequels, but I was the perfect age where Jar Jar Binks stepping in poop was hilarious to me. I was like, oh, and I went and saw it in the theaters or whatever, and my mom left. I was like, oh, she must hate it or something.
I took my son to the Rise of Skywalker, and I'm like not a Star Wars guy, so like I'm sitting here through like 2 hours of movie, and I'm like, I like nudge him. My boy's 13. I'm like, boy, where the fuck's Yoda? And he's like, he's dead. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean Yoda's dead?
Who killed him?
I have no idea what's going on.
You didn't know Yoda was dead?
No, I have no clue.
What do you mean by the prequels?
So okay, what? You're kidding me, right?
You mean episode 1, 2, and 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
And everybody kind of hates, so there was, the
They
first.
hate them?
The
I thought they were dope.
No, I love them.
Yeah, people hate them though.
It'd be cool.
Yeah, it was
be
like this
cool-
whole thing.
It'd be cool to catch up, but I don't know where it all ties in. Like I watched the old school one where James Earl Jones
Yeah.
is Darth Vader, and his son's about to fall down that motherfucking the ravine, and you had Princess Leia with the buns. I don't remember. I think my dad
Harrison
showed me
Ford
that
was
shit.
still young.
Yeah, Harrison
Yo.
Ford.
I gotta ask, if I'm gonna watch them, should I watch it 1
No,
through
you should
6
you should
first?
probably do it if you're gonna start. Watch it in order, I'd imagine.
But I order.
Well, you
what?
watch
Like
it
chronological.
You watch it
I
in order.
disagree.
Really?
Yeah.
Should watch it the way we watched it as kids.
Yeah?
Yeah, you want to watch it the way the world experienced, in my opinion.
So the first way you got to watch it is you got to watch the one. It was a 79 when the first one came out.
yeah.
You got to watch the 79 version.
yeah, so you watch you watch 7, 8, 9, and wait,
No.
It's 4, 5, 6.
4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3.
7, 8,
1,
9.
2, 3, and then you watch
The
the
the Clone Wars we heard.
okay,
So
yeah,
the
okay.
Mandalorian. is a
Mandalorian,
spin-off,
I need
yeah.
to start watching too.
Oh, dude, yeah, but you'll see.
10 out of 10 on the Mandalorian, by the way.
I heard it's amazing.
Yeah.
I saw the preview for the second
It's on
season.
Hulu, ain't it?
It's on Disney Plus.
You got Disney Plus.
Yeah.
My
And
hands
so
are
I saw
too fucking sticky to roll the joint.
Yeah.
I'm kind of pissed off right now.
Do you need my wife?
Can she roll?
Yeah.
So
What?
Yeah.
how the fuck? Like I would like to watch them all in fucking order. How the fuck do you watch them all in order?
Disney Plus.
Yeah.
They're all
Yep.
on there.
Yeah, because they own them all now.
Every single one
Yeah.
in order.
Yeah. They
So you
own
can be
them all.
like, I can click here, so I don't have to look around and find out why.
I don't
No,
know.
for some reason Disney Plus doesn't put them in order, but if you want to, I can write you a list.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, fuck yeah.
They didn't do that with Marvel. You just Google this.
Well,
shit.
yeah, they like the Marvel. They had a fucking poster, a very detailed poster, and how you're supposed to watch the Marvel movies, even though one came out later than this one. But like, if you want to watch the Marvel universe and how it fucking happened, you got to watch this. Then you got to watch this. Then you got to watch this. Then you
Star
got to
Wars
watch
will have
Ant
the
Man.
same shit.
Then you got to watch this.
Yeah, but-
That's how I want to watch it.
I think Marvel, you can kind of watch it like that, but I think it's important with Star Wars just because the culture kind of, and it became a part of the culture. It shaped itself, you know what I mean? So like,
No doubt.
you kind of want to watch it the way the culture experienced it.
Can I ask you? Have you seen Clone Wars or Rebels? Do you like any of those cartoons?
So I haven't watched any of those.
Did I lie?
So I guess I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan.
Dude,
Yeah, they're good.
Clone Wars is the truth, bro.
Okay, I'll check it out. I've been watching The Mandalorian. That stuff's really good.
I appreciate it though.
Well, as to say, if you had cones,
Mandalorian. I need to watch it.
What, Katie Kane can't roll?
There's blunts right here.
My fingers are just too, I want to smoke this Gorilla Glue right now.
Okay.
But I was breaking it up.
he's got
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to
What are you
Conscious
on?
Family
You got-
Farms because
what I say,
Oh yeah, my bad,
You
bro.
started.
what I say, Andre. I said I was at like Mel Gibson maybe, and that was like 4.
And then you replaced Sammy with Denzel.
Yeah, Samuel.
So you got 2 more?
or
looking out.
Denzel, Robert De Niro, Mel
One
Gibson,
more.
Andre 3000. But that's kind of like
Mel
right
Gibson's your favorite actor?
now. He's not my
One of
favorite.
them, I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
One of
Fuck
your
yeah.
top 5?
You
Okay.
got one more.
Just
making
because
sure.
lethal
Making sure.
lethal weapon, all
All
of
right.
them.
All right.
One more.
God dang. Actor.
God dang.
Or actress. Let's not be sexist.
Oh, that's true, man. Shout out to our women.
Well, I'm
Fuck it.
gonna be because there's no female actresses that I'm like, fuck yeah, I gotta watch that fucking movie. Shouts out to the actresses, but it's just
There's a few that I like. Emily Blunt. Like you know what I mean.
motherfucking Clint Eastwood.
Oh man, yeah.
Love Clint Eastwood, bro.
Great director.
But more of it, more as a director.
Yeah.
So I guess is that an honorable mention?
That's going to be another top 5, so keep that in your mind.
I mean, because Clint
'Cause
Eastwood.
as a filmmaker, I want to know who your top 5 filmmakers
But
are.
Clint Eastwood as Walt in Gran Torino is probably my favorite role he does.
Get off my punk. Damn it,
Get off my phone.
get off my lawn. Nah,
He made it better. Get
God damn.
He said, "Get
feeling
off my."
lucky lawn.
Oh,
He's the
fuck.
same person every time, right?
Yeah.
Even he's just the grumpy old fucker. That movie, would we watch The Mule? And he's just
Yeah.
like,
The Mule was a
That one's
good movie.
I fucking love.
Did you
I
watch
just
that yet,
love.
P?
Was it?
Did you watch The Mule yet?
Yeah, I did.
You
Yeah,
did you
I
like
liked
it?
Yeah, for sure. It was dope. And when they like started liking him and shit,
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
just
oh, shit.
hilarious.
Yeah, for real.
Hilarious.
Yeah, but you still gotta watch Step Brothers.
I'll finish it, man. I'll finish it.
That you
Yo.
need to watch the last scene for sure, because that's the song we were talking about. Where you're like, is it that? We're like, it's beautiful.
Is it that? I think I've seen it. It's like at the event or whatever.
Yeah, the Catalina Wine Restaurant.
And they see that part. I'm just like, God, this is terrible, bro. Bro, I can't watch it, dude.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
Stop.
Boats and hoes.
It's just not that funny to me. I don't know.
It's
"You're not funny to me."
Yeah, that's fine. I don't. I'm sorry. It offends.
You
it
are.
offends
I mean, you
people.
aren't.
Then I don't think it's that funny.
My
you know
head
how
up
like
your ass.
you know
I
how
mean-
like people are like
I'm hard to impress.
Hey, Paul.
like
Paul,
they're
does
like,
your hand hurt?
Why?
Well, because you got a Band-Aid on it.
No, I just cut it.
Do you
trying
know
to
what
open
helps
a
with
beer
hand
and
pain?
Fucking CBD.
I
When
know
you
what
lick
you're
my
doing.
butthole.
Step Brothers.
Why don't you get
quote.
down all
Well,
these
bend
here,
over, buddy.
Why don't you jump right in?
What do you say?
It's a cross party all up in here.
If you wanna get down on these hairy balls, come on and step right in. It's a cross party all up in here. Why don't you click on this fat jump?
Listen, if this ever happens, if
don't
there's
own the rights to
if
that
there's a
song.
Step Brothers 2 and I'm not involved in any way, I will be sad.
Yeah.
I don't if I'm an extra or if I'm somehow more involved. Will Ferrell?
A writer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know Will Ferrell listens to this, so he's
Yeah. He's one of our top listeners. Top fans on Facebook.
Yeah,
Shout out to Will
we'll
Ferrell.
have Will Ferrell on next week, by the way.
P, do you want some of this
Shouts out.
action?
Hey, by the way, I should
do.
say I
Top
love what you
5
guys are doing with this podcast, man.
Actors?
22 episodes in, each one's entertaining. You guys are getting obviously great guests. You know what I mean? But it's I'm actually proud of you guys.
Thank
Thank you so much,
Appreciate it.
man. For real, that's amazing, man.
Man,
Fuck yeah,
Katie
of
Kane
course,
always
Katie
are.
Kane.
Always.
Of course.
Hey, I thought that if he just come all the time, he could just fucking film it or something. It's like you guys
Look,
need to get on YouTube.
You guys
angles.
should do my opinion. You guys should video. Do
Yeah.
some video. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
His
Definitely.
face needs to be seen.
So, hey,
That's what we keep hearing.
do you remember when they were making all those Facebook posts? Step Brothers 2 is
I
coming
don't know
out.
if I want all those
and I'm
people
like,
watching me scratch
Yeah.
my balls.
and
all
I'm
the
like,
time.
no fucking way, it's
Yeah,
coming
you
out.
do.
And then people even made
I
fake
do.
websites. They made fake websites saying
I
Step
hate
Brothers
those
2
people.
is coming out.
They were
and they're
fucking
like,
with me.
and they're filming it in Spokane. I said, fuck off, you're lying.
Oh God.
What are you guys talking about?
I want to.
I remember
There-
seeing
there-
that
there-
too.
There was like
News
whole like
sites.
fake news sites. Step Brothers
People,
2
you
is
can make
coming.
any headline you
and
want.
they're
really.
filming it in Spokane.
Yeah, but why would they like choose the one headline that would break my heart?
Oh, that's the algorithm, bro. That's the algorithm.
Fucking algorithm, bro.
Yeah. R.I.P.
like when they said that.
top 5.
Is that
actors.
like-
where
oh,
you
yeah.
at?
Hold on.
Is that like
Oh,
the
we done-
universe's algorithm?
No, it's Facebook. Everything's Facebook.
Do you guys?
No, but I mean,
do you guys
somebody
remember
made that up.
when they were making movie posters saying that there was going to be a fucking Friday with Chris Tucker in it again?
Yeah, I knew it was bullshit.
Yeah, I think that will happen
that's-
someday. I hold
It
on
will
to that.
not. Chris Tucker says nope.
Chris
Where's
Tucker
that
said
smoke?
Ice Cube. didn't
Everybody
pay
says
me
nope until they say yep. Wait,
that
that
smoke
that
coming
came out wrong, kids. Don't listen to that.
All right. All right.
enough. Actors. Dylon.
Hey, that's all right, bro. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that, man. Hell yeah.
Just say. We got to have somebody in this
beautifully
motherfucker.
My
to
fingers
roll
were
a
too
joint.
sticky off the weed. And
This motherfucker P finna say George Clooney.
Hey, don't knock George Clooney.
I'm not a big Clooney.
Did you
fan.
watch
Michael
Clooney?
Clayton.
Did you watch Clooney and Batman though?
Yeah, so I have this little part of my YouTube is a little series videos called. Well, I only did one so far, but episode 2
Yeah, that's some sticky.
it's called "I Love Bad Movies," and it's trying to find the things that are to love in the movies that everybody hates. My episode 2 is on bad nipples. I mean, It's Batman and Robin.
Bad nipples.
Did you like that movie?
God damn.
So it's a complicated answer because if I watched it like yesterday and that was the first time seeing it, I'd be like, what the fuck? It was stupid. But I watched it in theaters young and like loving it.
When you were a kid.
Yeah, it's like there's a
Batman
bunch
Forever.
of movies
Batman
like I felt
Forever
like
or Batman and Robin?
Batman and Robin.
yeah.
I'm assuming that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Batman
Yeah,
and Robin. Yeah. So I saw that in theaters, loving every minute of it.
Yeah, I was the same as a kid.
I like Batman Forever.
Yeah, as I grew to appreciate film and acting, like I definitely.
But I didn't let it change me. That's the thing. Like I didn't let them change me. But like my opinion stayed the same for some
Oh,
reason.
did it?
Yeah,
Hey.
and I should have changed
Because you
probably.
haven't lost touch with your inner child, and that's beautiful.
Shut up.
You are. I know I am, but what are you?
Your brain has the shell on it. Hey man, although George Clooney and Oh Brother Where Art Thou,
Yeah.
that movie's fucking phenomenal.
I didn't see that.
Phenomenal.
I won't watch anything if George Clooney's in it anymore.
Gravity.
Watch
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch
You-
Oh
you
Brother
caught me.
Where Art
Yeah.
Thou.
I watched fucking
I know you
Gravity.
watched Gravity.
No man, watch Oh Brother Where Art Thou. It's fantastic.
No, I'm not going to do it.
You can't make
Odysseus.
me. P had time to think.
Yeah, P, have you named one yet?
No,
Have we
I
let you
haven't
speak?
named
We keep
one.
cutting them
Have
off.
we let you speak?
But of course, I was gonna say Paul Walker because Fast and the Furious is the greatest movie of all time.
The first one, you like that one the best?
Yes,
Yeah.
of course, bro. It's so good.
You say that's the greatest movie of all time.
Yeah, dude.
You had me. You never had me.
Which
You never
which,
had your car.
which one?
Fast and the Furious, the
The first one?
original. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
I don't know. I'm not like trying to argue that point against anybody, but
I'm not gonna argue.
it's a great fucking movie.
Yeah, I think Step Brothers is
And
the greatest
I
movie of all
actually
time.
really appreciate
Nice,
the fact
nice.
that you said that because there's so many Fast and Furious haters out there that are like,
yeah.
no,
Including me.
it's a
I don't
fucking
care.
great.
Look,
fucking
I'm a
It's a great time
filmmaker,
in
but
my
I'm
life.
I'm not like there's filmmakers who like who would tell you that Citizen Kane is the best movie of all time, and they're right. But it's not their favorite movie of all time. It never is. Nobody's favorite movie is Citizen Kane.
Right.
It is the best movie of all time,
Okay.
objectively. Listen, if you ask me what's your favorite movie of all
Don't
time,
listen to the native guy in the back.
I'm gonna say Step Brothers is my favorite over Citizen Kane. It wasn't even my top 5. But if you're looking at it as from a perspective of a filmmaker and the impact it has on film and how a piece of film is, a piece of film can take something in real life and make a commentary on it in such a powerful way. The character in that movie was based, Citizen Kane was based on William Randolph Hearst, right? And he got that movie was a flop when it came out because of William Randolph Hearst. He owned, what are those paper things called that have words on them? He owned those
Newspapers?
Newspapers.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Facebook wall.
Yeah, the Facebook wall. He owned Twitter back then. No, but and he made the movie a flop. Anyways, and it's just like that
He
movie
invented
is,
the hashtag. If y'all
Yeah.
didn't know.
and it starts
Yeah.
out with a mystery, and there's it's a boring fucking movie,
Right.
but it's the best movie. It's hard to explain, but that's that. Anyways, that's why. It's the
Word.
best movie.
What influence?
Katie Kane's arguing this point over back here, y'all.
Did you shoot a scene or parody a scene from
Citizen
Citizen Kane? What
Kane.
influenced you from that?
Influence of
What influenced me from Citizen Kane? Well, if you notice, Door to Door is a commentary on the everyday experience of those of us in a mundane situation and other such bullshit. I don't know. I'm not that type of filmmaker. I'm not like I like making people laugh and I like telling a story. When I wrote this, my buddy TJ Gossard, he well.
No. That was
No,
Cameron.
TJ Gossard. He's a friend of mine from back in college. I don't even think he likes me, but he said he's like, what do you tell him? And I was like, I don't know. I just try to make people laugh. You know what I mean? And kind of it's like based on a few things. Like when I wrote it, I had this stupid job going door to door selling DirecTV to people. And be like, look at these channels, and people were like, what are you doing in my house? And it was just like weird, and it was like this, like I wish this was more entertaining, but it was really just me like walking around pretending I was knocking on doors when I wasn't. Anyways, but yeah, it's not.
Hey,
I don't think I was.
Do you guys remember the movie Falling Down?
No,
Michael Douglas. It's probably one of my favorite movies ever, but I watched it when I was younger and it made no fucking sense to me. Now that I'm a grown ass man, I watch it and I'm like, I just want fucking soda. But you ain't seen it, so you're like, what the fuck is he talking about?
I'll have to check it
So
out.
Michael Douglas, blah, 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 loses his job, car breaks down, he gets out of his fucking car, and he's fucking pissed off. His wife's leaving him. He goes to a place, he tries to give someone some money for a soda, and they want $1. He says it's worth 50 cents or 85 cents. He said, I'll give you 85 cents, not a motherfucking dollar, give me my change, and then he goes on a killing spree. So
Okay.
yeah.
P.
I'll have to check it out.
Oh yeah.
I think,
Keep it going, man.
what's your number 2?
Shit, bro. I had it, but I lost it. I'm not really sure.
He's got the munchies.
I do have the munchies.
Is it Pauly Shore?
No,
Buddy.
he's good, but definitely top 10 for sure. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, man. I don't know, bro. Like, I'm not like. I can't say.
No.
You can't name 5 people.
Keep in mind,
Or 5 movies, sorry.
I can name 5 movies, but we're talking actors. That's hard, bro. I like a lot of Johnny Depp movies.
Okay.
I'll put him up there. Yeah, a lot of his movies
Fantastic.
are dope as fuck. I like a lot of Morgan Freeman movies, you know, but he's never really like a star, you know. Obviously, he's like in a lot of like supporting roles or.
but that's still an actor, you know what I mean? And he could win an
Yeah,
Oscar.
because one of mine is
Morgan
usually
Freeman
supporting.
played fucking God.
Yeah.
He did.
Morgan Freeman, and definitely Michael Irvin in Longest Yard.
Longest Yard, the remake.
Okay.
He did great in that movie. No, I'm just playing.
You gonna say
Fucking
LeBron
Cowboys
James next?
fans. Space Jam 2 is the greatest movie ever not made yet.
He said LeBron James. He's an actor? Yeah, you see how he flops.
I heard that's how he got his role.
I'm excited to see Space Jam 2.
I'm not gonna lie, I am too.
Yeah.
Well,
we all
Is
are.
that still a thing?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
confirmed.
It can't not be a thing.
Yeah.
To be honest. And LeBron
It's
James.
on IMDb.
Why wasn't it Kobe? R.I.P.
Hey, man.
should have been.
Man, that was a
LeBron
terrible
should
day.
be number 3 for sure. But anybody who knows me knows that I watch like 2 Clint Eastwood movies over and over again. Kelly's Heroes and Good, Bad, and the Ugly.
Nice.
So
Okay.
fucking Clint Eastwood, he's got to be there.
Yeah. If
And,
you watch him over, it's gotta be there.
I love a lot of Brad Pitt. I know he's not the greatest actor, but he's in a lot of good movies.
He's not
What
a
is-
great. He's
he's
a
a great-
fantastic actor.
Bro, first of all, he was just in Hollywood Unchained. God, did it again.
Hollywood
Once Upon a
Undead.
Time.
Once upon a
Wait,
time. in
hang
Hollywood.
on.
Is that all?
Once
Is that
upon
all
a time.
5?
I think that's 4.
Dude, he was someone's personality in a fucking movie.
I don't know. Not impressed. Just playing.
Nah, man, him and Troy.
I love that movie.
And
yeah.
honestly, I just watched Brad Pitt in a movie last night. It was
Yeah,
from
how was it?
2012, Killing Them Softly.
Yeah.
It
Well,
was-
I just
it was
watched that
dope.
last night.
Did you really?
What are you doing?
Fuck yeah.
Who was that? You that posted that, and Neil was like, "Fantastic
No,
fucking movie."
that was my post.
Oh, was
No,
it?
no, but I
Yeah,
literally just watched that last
Did
night.
you?
That's,
Me too.
That's what time
Yeah.
were you watching it?
About 3:30 in the morning.
Were you wearing pants?
You,
Yeah, I was this time actually.
Okay, good.
I
Because I
this
wasn't,
time,
because
yeah.
then it would have been weird.
hey,
Usually I throw them off afterward, but this time I was comfy.
what about his role in Snatch?
You know
I
what?
haven't seen that one.
I didn't see a snatch.
He's a badass gypsy.
Because I'm not a Brad Pitt fan. I'm not.
You know who I love? Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
Bro.
Fuck yeah, man. Like he's
Fuck.
Like he doesn't get spoken like that. He's one of the greatest actors I think ever.
Yeah,
Gil- What's Eating Gilbert Grape? Fuck yeah.
Wolf of Wall Street, bro.
And I've been watching Leonardo DiCaprio since fucking what's that fucking
Titanic.
No, the TV show he was on. God, what the fuck is that shit called? Who's that singer? He worked with Lil Wayne. Man, give me a minute.
Usher.
Robin Thicke,
Robin Thicke, his dad,
Alan Thicke.
Alan Thicke, Growing Pains.
Okay.
Thank you, Mike. Growing Pains. Do you guys remember the show Growing Pains?
Of course.
No,
Yes.
I've never seen it.
With Kirk Cameron and Alan Thicke. Leonardo DiCaprio was on that shit. I've been watching him since then.
Gilbert.
Man. Yeah,
What's your favorite performance?
for Leo?
Yeah.
Probably Wolf of Wall Street, honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly,
yeah. I'd
like
say the same
he
thing.
fucking killed that shit.
man, he's killed a lot of shit.
Yeah,
Man.
I mean, he really has. He does an amazing job.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
that was
fool's
just one of
killer.
my.
I really like him on The Departed.
I loved him in the Gangs of New York.
Oh,
Is
The
when he won my
Departed?
heart.
One of my favorite movies of all
Departed.
time.
He won for The
That shit's
Revenant an
hard.
Oscar, but he should have won for Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
Oh, The Revenant was dope.
Love
too.
The
Revenant
Revenant.
was wonderful too, but
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, he's been. I mean, even Titanic. I mean, I'm gonna take it there. My mom took me to Titanic with her when I was a kid, and I remember I was so young, I didn't know what the fuck the Titanic story truly was or anything about it. And I remember like having to do the like hand over the face with my fingers split open to see
Oh,
Rose's tits,
Oh yeah.
and being like, "Yeah, what the fuck's going on here?"
Titties.
But,
Bro, I
even
saw that sitting next to my grandma, bro. That was the weirdest.
Yeah, right.
So Leonardo's on your top 5, right?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
We haven't got to me yet. Have we?
Shit
Is
might-
that your 5th?
Shit
Yeah.
might,
was
shit might
You're
change
up.
though. I don't think P watches that many movies though.
No, I need to watch more.
Paul Walker, Paul Walker, Paul Walker,
his
Paul
problem is
Walker.
he watches the same ones over his comfort movies. He needs to get out of the, and that's why we're gonna make him that list of 50.
Dude, one of my comfort movies is Joe Dirt.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You want to hear my comfort movie? That means it's a movie that you're not supposed to like, but you do, or whatever.
No, the comfort would be like the one that you put on where you just know that this will satisfy me no matter what.
Oh, that's Door to Door for sure. Not sure.
Oh, who-
Shawshank Redemption, maybe.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That was a good one.
Fuck yeah.
That's a fuck. What was I doing? Movie. You know what I mean? Like it's on, and then like maybe it's on TV or something,
Yeah, and
and then it's like fuck. What was I doing?
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
When it's over.
Put it in-
Yeah, that was a good. That's a good
Green
movie.
Mile too.
Yeah, Green Miles.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. Okay, what's your top 5?
Oh shit. I don't want to repeat any, so I can go to some other ones. Top 5 for me. Let me start with because Denzel was a huge one. But Mike named Denzel, so I'm gonna go with this is kind of a side actor, but he's one of my favorites. If he's in it, I want to see it. And it's Ben Foster. You guys seen him in some shit?
I don't even know who that is.
So Ben Foster, he was in, God, so many fucking good movies. I don't know. I'll fucking find him for you later. But every time he's in something, it's amazing. His ability to conform to his character is almost unmatchable to me. And then I really like Jay Hernandez. He's another one that's almost always like supporting role, but always just spot on. Let's see. Who else do I just?
You like the homie Noel, who's in every Latin movie ever?
I love him, but I don't think he's like amazing at acting. I just think he's great at playing a role, like the same role almost all the time. God, I almost want to hit Tom Hanks with it, man. Tom Hanks, I feel like almost can't miss. Like,
That's a good choice.
yeah,
I don't know.
Tom Hanks is great
Yeah.
for sure.
You're Tom Hanks. Hanks. I think I'm Tom Hanks.
I have not heard that.
Meg Ryan on my phone, man. I'm Tom Hanks.
So I'll hit Tom Hanks with it. Let's see.
You'll hit Tom Hanks with it.
Yeah, I will. Hit me up, Tom. You already had the COVID. You ain't got nothing to be scared of.
Hey Tom, I'm Wilson. Play with my balls.
Wilson. I mean, yeah, he fucking played a whole fucking movie basically by himself.
Damn it, I should have said Tom Hanks.
Fucking genius. I mean, let's see. Tom Hardy has really won me over, man.
Okay.
Tom Hardy, I'm gonna throw him in there because I don't want to keep this going too long. So let's see. I got
Writes
one
the
more.
movies Tom Hanks is in mostly. Who's he work with best?
I don't know, but I bet he's white.
Betty White.
Betty White. Hey, who wrote motherfucking Forrest Gump?
Oh, I never seen that before. What's that?
You've never seen it? It's a movie about a guy.
Are you serious?
No, of course I seen it.
So,
Man, I
so-
remember being grounded. I remember being grounded in elementary school, and me and my mom lived in an apartment complex, and being grounded consisted of being stuck in my room with the door closed, and I would put my ear to the wall because she'd be watching Forrest Gump in the living room, and I just listened to the whole fucking movie because I knew it so well. I'd just be like, it felt like I was there.
Did I,
was just like,
did I
fuck
tell
yeah.
you what my
That's tight.
did I tell you what my
That's the
last
beauty of
relationship
movies,
was like?
Yeah. Huh?
Did I tell you what my last relationship was like?
Same thing.
It was like Forrest Gump. I was retarded and she was a whore.
Oh.
Oh damn.
Oh shit! Do I have one more?
Sorry to the horror listeners.
I got the first part right.
Did somebody say Joaquin Phoenix? You
Yeah,
did,
I
didn't you?
said
Fuck.
Joaquin.
Okay, let me see. Let me see.
Yo, Gladiator. Yeah, definitely one of my favorite movies of
Yeah.
all time for sure.
With Russell Crowe.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was in that shit.
Hey man,
Yeah.
Russell Crowe in A Beautiful Mind. Y'all seen that?
Yeah.
You seen A Beautiful Mind?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Diana Green.
When the fucking tigers
yeah,
come out of the
phenomenal. Grazie.
Fuck. What do I do? What do I do? There's so many motherfuckers. I'm gonna throw it out here. It's probably not generally. If I dug deep, he probably wouldn't be there. But Ray Liotta has been in way too many movies that I love the shit out of.
Come on, Karen. They never would have found it.
Whoa, that was good. He's in B movie.
Huh?
He was in B movie.
Like with Jerry Seinfeld?
Yeah.
Oh, I never saw. My kids love that shit, and I've never seen it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
No, you're just funny the way you say the jokes.
What the fuck do you mean I'm funny?
Like you're just.
Oh man, Joe
funny.
Pesci.
Yeah.
Oh man,
You motherfucker, you.
What the fuck is so funny about me? Tell me.
my nephew Vinny or my uncle Vinny.
My cousin Vinny.
Cousin Vinny.
That's one of my comfort movies right there.
Yeah,
I'll
that's-
put that shit on. Oh yeah.
What's a movie that everybody else hates but you like? That you love?
Yeah, that's tough.
I got
got mine.
What's yours?
Well, go ahead, because I'm thinking like.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Everybody loves that. I don't know if that
Not
counts.
everyone I know. They're like,
I know
this
a lot of
movie is
people
so
that hate that movie.
fucking stupid. Why are you watching this? And I'm like, you just got to watch it like 4 times, and then you'll think it's funny.
Yeah, the actor who was like, "Give me your tots." He came to my school when I was in high school and gave this whole.
They filmed that shit in Payette, Idaho.
Really? I didn't know.
I was in that town like selling CDs one time. I was like, look, they fucking filmed Napoleon Dynamite. And you watch like the short film he did of it, and it's fucking stupid. He got a action figure tied to a string hanging out the fucking bus window, and you're like, this is so fucking dumb. It's funny.
Yeah, I love that, man. That's yeah.
Hilarious.
But he came and did like a seminar on like bullying or whatever. You know, I thought it was interesting.
That is interesting.
But the thing is, like, they're like, Napoleon, it's so fucking stupid. No one's really like that. And I was like, motherfucker, I went to high school with people like that wore the tight pants and fucking moon boots with a fucking unicorn.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
Unicorn.
bro, I was a nerd.
That dude
in high
probably
school.
wants to kill everybody right now because they made fun of him, but whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I got bullied in grade school, and then I learned how to punch people, and they stopped bullying. But
I was becoming the class clown. That was my
yeah, like after high school, I got mad at people that picked on other people. Like, oh, you're gonna pick on him? Well, then we can fucking fight. Hey, let's fucking fight. Fuck.
Yeah, my tactic was like to be funny. I remember one time in Ferris High School. This was like one of my favorite high school memories. But like I was doing that walk like I'm about to go fight somebody, and people, oh shit, it's going down, and they started following me, and I just did 2 laps around the school like that until people gave up following me.
Humor is a good defense
That's
mechanism.
so fucking awesome.
Bro, it's the best defense mechanism.
I use it all the time, like to make light even to like mental health shit.
yeah.
I go, oh,
But the worst thing is
I'm
like
fine,
when you
you
have
know?
somebody who's like I was on probation one time, and I had a probation officer with no sense of humor, you know, and that's like the worst thing because I go in there and she'd be like, "You did not do this." I don't know why she's trying,
Yeah.
but
Your PO was Donald
yeah,
Trump.
but you know, and I'd say some sort of fucking stupid joke, and she would give me the long blink, you know what I mean? And she was like really weird too because she's really tall. She like always wore like these long vagina pants and shit, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You can see the camel toe, but it went up to her titties.
Yeah, and like you know, you pull the zipper up and it goes all, why are your pants so high? I don't. You know. Anyways, yeah. Anyway, I forgot why I was bringing her up, but yeah, fuck that bitch.
She couldn't. She had no sense.
Oh yeah,
of
she had
humor,
no.
huh?
She wouldn't laugh at, and I hit her with some golden ones. Like I thought about like something I was gonna say to her all day. I was like, "There's no way she's not gonna laugh at
Did
this."
she ever crack a smile?
No,
Jesus.
no.
Tough crowd.
She was a block of fucking wood.
Damn.
Yeah.
How do we get to POs?
Tough crowd.
I don't know. We're talking about
No,
humor.
We're
No,
talking about
bro.
using
Oh, yeah, but my-
humor is a defense mechanism. I said,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
you use. He's like, yeah, I was a class clown. That's how I was like, yeah, humor is a defense mechanism because I
You'd
think
know if you were here.
so.
So I broke the fucking
So I felt
seal. I had
like
to piss
like
again.
like a lot of
Goddamn. I'm dying over here.
you'll never see me say anything personal on like Facebook, anything like that, because it's I always try to fucking make someone fucking laugh or something.
Yeah.
And some people don't get it. They're like, he's being fucking. I'm not, bitch. I'm not being serious right now.
Yeah. So, sometimes like I'll say something that makes like self-deprecating humor, and it's like is he serious? Is he really that dumb?
Yeah, I'll make fun of my.
Hoping they don't. Realize.
If I have a problem, I'll probably make fun of it.
Yeah. So who you guys voting for?
Hillary
you guys get political
Swank.
on this show at all?
We try.
we
we
get
try
political,
to. Let's do it.
We're kind of
I mean,
anti the two-party system.
Yeah, me
haters
too.
of all around
Them
here.
debates. Let's talk about them debates.
Oh, man.
I was at work, but I had it on. I'm on my break, and I was just like, yo, I was dying laughing.
Yeah.
I kept going in the back room and like pulling my phone out and shit and be like, ah.
So I intentionally wanted to learn from this one because I keep hearing this is the most important election of our lifetime, right?
That's what every election is.
But I've never heard it said this many times, and like, and my grandfather, well documented on this podcast, my grandfather
Shouts out to Pow Pow.
is a avid Trump supporter.
I am.
So we went to my grandparents' house for dinner and to watch the debates. Because I was like, I want to watch these shits with my grandfather to see his reaction, to see what he thinks is
What was
Good.
his reaction when he was watching?
pretty much a whole lot of disregarding everything Biden had to say and cheering on everything Trump had to say, pretty much.
Oh, wow,
Like,
really?
yeah.
But neither of them had anything good to say.
Yeah, that's the point. Listen,
It was embarrassing.
But
on
every
both
time
sides.
Biden
Yeah.
was talking, he'd be like, "That's a lie. That's a lie." You know, like, and I'm just like, okay, like, so I'm listening.
He did own him with the. Don't ever say smart.
Oh my God.
Don't ever put that together
oh
because
my God. No, listen,
You don't
he
even remember what
Trump
college you went
argued
to.
that whole debate. He argued just like girls I've dated. Like I'm like, well, here's the thing, the logical thing, but yeah,
Yeah.
you know, it's like, all right, well, and you're the president of the United States. You should know that, like you said, you weren't going to talk for these 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So go ahead and let him tell his lies if you think they're lies, and then rebut them.
Yeah.
But you know, that's civilized discourse, bro. But
yeah, he couldn't help but cut him off.
so I don't like Trump, you know what I mean, and I don't like the two-party system either. And it's so obvious to me, like for instance, with this whole, you know, we got a new Supreme Court justice that we're trying to nominate or whatever. But literally in 2016, it was Obama was about to be out, and the Republicans were like, let's wait till the. Why is every impression I do is Donald Trump?
You even do the hand motion like you're ready.
I know.
Like, yeah.
Just do it, man.
Yeah, okay, they're
Just
like,
go, man.
they're like, even though it wasn't Trump, it sounded like Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did an impression of my dad the other day. And
It was Trump.
He's like, that's not how I sound.
You'd be like the next Chris Rock
But
parody,
they're like,
hey.
we need to wait, you know, because it's an election year, and we need to let the people decide, right? And the Democrats were like, no, he's the president. He has that right. Fast forward, it's the same exact situation, just reversed, and everybody else reversed their position too.
Exactly.
Or
They
it's-
always do.
Or like when Kaepernick was kneeling, right? The Republicans were like, shut up and play your game, dummy. And Democrats were like, he has a voice. He needs to be able to speak. And then Drew Brees said something that was the opposite of that, and everybody switched. Democrats are like, shut up and play your game, dummy.
Yep.
And the fucking Republicans like, he has a voice. He deserves to speak. It's like, where's the consistency?
It's all about
All the
fitting
time.
the agenda, bro. That's it. It's all.
I just
so
be
can I
real.
tell you something? I just watched a movie the other day.
Okay, go back to movies. I love it.
Mind blown, right? TJ watched the movie. This shit's called Irresistible. Have you heard of it with Steve Carell?
I've heard of the Cologne, not the movie.
I put it on my nuts.
So this movie is about a small
Cologne.
town called like Deer Lockin' or some shit like that in Wisconsin.
Okay.
And it's all political, and it was just perfectly fitting that I finally decided to watch this movie. And it blew my fucking mind because I was like, oh my God, like this speaks to me on like, yeah, the amount of money that we pump into campaigns. Not we. I'm not a part of we. I've never funded a campaign. But
Oh, I know you have.
probably unknowingly.
Go on.
I bought a T-shirt or two.
But
I bought a Bernie T-shirt. I'm not gonna lie.
But so this little small town in Wisconsin. Spoiler alert. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna spoil the whole fucking movie. But spoiler alert, here we go. Small town in Wisconsin, they're suffering. They're losing money. Their fucking money-making foundations are closing down when it comes to their base. Their military base is closing down. Their high school's about to get shut down. They're losing everything. But it's a proud town, you know, and they call it the heart of America. It's Wisconsin, one of the swing states, they call it, you know, right? And so big old political figure who's Steve Carell from D.C. flies into Deer Lockin', and he's like, hey, I would like you to run for the Democratic Party of mayor in this town. I know you feel like you're a Republican, but after I heard your speech, I believe you're a Democrat and you don't know it. And we need somebody like you to challenge the Republican system that we've always had here, right? And they're trying to sway it. And all of a sudden, he's got this thing going and going.
That's
and going.
crazy.
And they start pumping in all this money, and all of a sudden, they're making some noise. So then another fucking person from D.C. who's actually friends with the Democratic Party guy flies and says, oh, well, I'm going to help the Republican dude. So she starts pumping in all this money into this small-ass town. All of a sudden, they're $45 million deep into pumping money into a campaign in Deer Lock in Wisconsin. $45 million has been pumped into this campaign. And then election day comes, and nobody's going in to vote. The only two people that went in to vote were the two people that were running. Okay? Nobody else voted. So, Republican dude voted for himself. Democrat dude voted for himself. It's a tie. Apparently, it goes to the fucking guy who's already in charge. Right? And they're like, what the fuck is going on? Like, are you fucking serious? And they said, well, honestly, we created this whole shenanigan basically to get some assistance and eyes on our town because we were hurting for money and funding, and we needed to raise $180,000 to save our high school. Well, we ended up raising $45 million to keep our town going. And they're fucking pit. They're like, what the fuck are you talking? He's like, look at all the money you guys. No, we just took all the money you guys were giving us. We put it into an account, and we just fucking put it to the changes we were trying to make.
That's hilarious.
And I'm just like, why the fuck don't we do that shit?
Amen. Amen, man.
Kind of reminds me of the campaign with Galifianakis and Will Ferrell.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I remember that shit.
Fantastic movie.
Hey, man, you're really good at summarizing movies, by the way, because I was, like, sucked into that story.
Yeah, good. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's like, I try to.
Give me the 2-sentence summary of Door to Door.
2 sentence, door to door?
Yeah.
2 sentence? That's really different.
Or I don't know what I said.
Well, okay. My boy John Risky Bolts has a movie called Door to Door. All right? It's a comedy. It's fucking hilarious. It's about 2 young men who need to make some money to pay their rent. So they find a fucking odd job going door to door to make some sales. They find themselves in a whole shit of a mess that is absolutely obscure and unreal. And watch the motherfucking shit because I don't want to spoil it.
All right, guy, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I was like, I was just thinking about how much you spoiled the last movie. I was like, what if I got myself into?
And they wanted to get weed.
Yeah. The tagline I went with was "Prepare to Giggle." Shout out to Riot, that was kind of his thing. But the one I was gonna do before was buy weed, pay rent. So buy weed, exclamation point, pay rent, question mark.
I loved how you guys spent $300 on fucking Girl Scout cookies. It's like, now we're even further behind than we were. That shit was clear.
It's like How High, but 2 white dudes.
Yeah.
One of
If
the
you
most,
see color.
because like I compared it to like Clerks and like Friday vibe. Like, it's like you could tell it's like a beginning film. It's fucking hilarious, genius, great, everything. Like the most genius fucking thing I think you put in that film was the ending thing where you're talking to the landlord, and it's all of a sudden your mind fucked. Like, so did it all happen?
Yeah, we're just making up
Yeah,
a
you're like,
so that-
oh my god. And that was the most genius thing, because even while we're watching it before you get here, somebody, I think it was P, but it was like, oh my god, this is getting ridiculous. You're like, no, just wait. Yeah, it is fucking. That's the point. It's fucking ridiculous.
And it made it so. Well, I guess we did get into spoilers. Look, pause this, watch the movie, come back, pause this again for
Yeah,
some reason.
come back
Unpause.
in 20 seconds.
Yeah, or pause it, go watch the movie, and then come back here, and you can't hear me talking. You just pause. Oh, they left. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're back. Okay.
Oh yeah. Hey.
But yeah. So that ending was, I thought was smart because it cleared up all of the potholes.
Yeah.
They're all gone.
Yeah, it was fucking perfect.
And it wasn't so cheesy as it was just a dream.
Yeah.
But it was like, they were just trying to explain why they didn't have
Yeah, because
rent
that's
money.
what you leave it with. You leave
Yeah.
it with like, okay, so it was either made up,
Yeah.
or it was 2 stoners out of their fucking minds.
Yeah. But did you watch the end credits?
Or it really I did the first time.
Yeah.
Didn't today because we wanted to get to Katie Kane's show.
Oh, is there more shit?
It's just one little clip of the she's stirring the pot, and then you look. There's
The sunglasses?
sunglasses from the security guard.
I saw that. I saw that part.
Yeah.
It was still going.
Was it?
So in the rare case, I'm gonna ask the question. I'll wait for P to put his headphones on. So on a rare case, because it happens a fucking occasionally, what movie Do you think the sequel is better than the original?
Well, this isn't a diss on the original, but well, I can name a few.
Because he mentioned Clerks, and that just gave me a.
Godfather Part 2, what's Godfather Part 3, or I mean, 1 is great too, but Part 2 is just a little bit better. Empire Strikes Back, that's the best movie of the whole franchise is Star Wars. Door to Door when it comes out.
Are you doing a second one?
Maybe. I want to do Door to Door, which I did, and then Door to Door, so it's number 2.
Oh, yes.
And
I
then-
saw that logo and I was like, it'd be beautiful with a 2 for the
Yeah.
sequel. Fuck yeah.
And then the third one would be Door to Door to Door.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and then we'll just keep going with adding doors there.
Yeah.
But I'm working on my next movie right now. Has it's I'll give you the premise. It's basically stoners again, but because that's always easy to make funny, and time travel. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
fuck
Yeah,
it.
that'll be fun for
Yeah.
sure.
It's something you'll have to watch to get to understand
Yeah.
or to
I'll-
think you understood.
I won't ask P because he'll probably say Fast and Furious 2, but
Oh,
yeah,
that
what
would be blasphemy.
Oh, state property too. Honestly.
Oh, yeah. Do you want me to hit you with my belly, too?
Wait, there's a belly too.
Fuck yeah, there is, bro. It's
with
the game. It's the game.
Shut up.
It's horrendous. TJ loves it.
I love it. I'm not. That would
What?
probably. Yes.
TJ
Why?
loves it.
So that's
They
your
robbed
guilty
the
I've been
ice
on this
cream
podcast
man.
saying I love that
They
movie.
robbed the ice cream
I
man.
love that movie.
It's Belly 2, the Millionaire Boys Club or something like the games in it. And the game can't act for shit. But did you like that more than Belly, the first Belly?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Because I never watched the first Belly.
What?
Bro, there.
Where are
Belly?
you? What planet are you from, dog?
Yeah. You ever seen? Oh man, I can't remember the name of the movie.
Watch it.
Who
God dang
raised
it.
you, bro?
Wolves.
Fuck.
My abuelita.
I hate it when you have a name of a movie and you can't say it, but you know it.
I want to say Clerks 2 sequel better.
Better?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
The black and white film didn't do it for me.
I'd say
I loved
funnier. I want to say
It. Yeah,
better.
funnier.
See, that's what's always tough because you're always like, the second wouldn't exist without the first. So you give the credit. But
But that doesn't necessarily go too far because there's lots of shit. See,
I want to lay that one.
I like The Conjuring 2 better than the first one.
and I want to do Devil's Rejects
Oh, yeah. That was way better than this.
Oh, hell yeah.
Thousand Corpses was dope, but Devil's Rejects was
Yeah.
way better.
and 3 from Hell was
Yeah.
Speed 2,
mediocre.
Cruise Control.
Oh, Speed. I like Speed 1 now.
I was just joking.
Oh, I thought you were just
Like
serious.
they're on. I've never seen it. I've only seen the poster. My assumption is it's about a cruise ship that gets stuck on cruise control, and they're gonna head for an iceberg.
And starring Tom Cruise,
Titanic.
Penelope Cruz, and Terry Crews.
Yeah.
So Die Hard 2, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm rewatching the whole Pirates of the Caribbean shit. So
I did that a
I'll let
couple
y'all
years ago.
know.
That's, that's another one I've missed. The
Yeah.
Pirates of the
I
Caribbean.
think I liked.
Those are cool
I think
movies.
I liked Split better than I liked Unbreakable. But who knows the order of that film?
I don't know if that's a sequel so much as a spin-off.
But it all ties in together
It
because you
turned
had.
into a trilogy.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. I like that whole trilogy,
Me
although
too.
I did not like the ending. I feel like they. Yeah, I don't want to ruin the ending. But
I hated the ending
Now,
too.
if they motherfuckers haven't seen it by now, fuck them. This
Fucking-
shit's been out for like 2 years.
Okay, just spoiler alert. Puddles. What the fuck? That's how he goes out. This is a character that I've known for. I can't do math, and he
I don't know,
dies in a
fell
puddle.
the pool in the big old tub. But I mean, that was his
killed you
weakness.
in a fucking puddle.
I hate that part, but I love that movie and I love the concept and
I think
James
it's symbolic.
McAvoy
I think
is
it's
acting.
symbolic.
Do you guys think Rush Hour 2
Russia.
competes?
I think Rush Hour 1 was the best of the whole.
I like
thing.
the whole franchise
Yeah.
of Rush
Yeah.
Hour.
But
Kind of
well, the
like
third one was a little
Die Hard and Lethal
rough,
Weapon. The whole
but-
shit.
Yeah.
I feel it. I feel it. I feel it.
Yeah, sequels are. I mean, like
Okay, I'll give you one. Riddick was dope, and you guys probably aren't gonna agree with me, but the Chronicles of Riddick, I love that movie.
everything after Pitch Black to me, like Pitch Black was.
Oh, that's what I meant. Pitch Black was the first one.
Yeah, Pitch Black was like that touched my soul. That movie, and after that, I was just like,
Chronicles of Riddick, you didn't like it?
weird.
Yeah,
I mean,
a lot of people.
I was.
weird.
I'll never
Necromorphs.
watch it again. Yeah, that's where I'm at with it.
That's one of the ones I'll like watch it for no reason, even. And then they came back, and the third one they kind of did like Pitch Black.
Yeah.
So they brought it back too. And there's an animated series, and one of the best video games of all time was for the original Xbox. Is the Riddick where you're in this prison? And
Oh no shit.
yeah, that was a dope game.
Yo, what was your least favorite Friday movie?
Thursday.
Thursday?
At least the one with Cat Williams.
Yeah, the last one. Yeah, right after next. Yeah,
He's in.
That
He's
one
in.
got a lot of hate. I loved all three of those shits.
me too.
Yeah, but he has the least favorite. I didn't say I didn't like him.
I know, but you
Isn't-
could have opted out for the option of I loved them all the same.
Yeah, but that's not true.
Isn't Cat?
And that's not true for you either.
Isn't Cat Williams? Isn't Cat Williams in the last two of them?
No,
No,
just the last one.
Just the
That's
third.
yeah, just the third one.
Oh no, yeah, no.
Yeah, just the
I
third.
thought he was in the second one.
No, because he was
Oh,
like the
that's Pinky.
neighbor.
Wait, which one are they doing the security job? Is that just the third
Third one,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, yeah, that's the one he's in.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
love Friday. I love them all so
Yeah.
much.
They're all.
Yeah,
Hey, don't get me wrong. I love all three of them.
Right.
But
If you put him in
asked
my
what-
face, I'm gonna
Right.
watch the first one
Yeah.
all the time.
The
yeah,
first
for
one's the
sure,
best.
for sure.
Yeah,
It is
exactly.
the foundation.
I mean, Smokey. Smokey.
Hey, this is a little off subject, but that track you did with Jawbo was fucking phenomenal, bro.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shot.
Yeah, that's pre-COVID. We were gonna do a video of that shit.
Yeah. Well, hey, we still can.
Yeah.
We still can. I just got some new toys too. So.
Hell yeah.
Mark Shirts. Well, I'm doing a one take with him here pretty soon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then
Only if both of you guys wear tidy whities in one scene.
Me and Jawbo.
Just both of you big motherfuckers.
I don't know if the
Tidy
ladies can
whities.
handle that.
yeah,
Jawbo and TJ and tidy whities, and then you guys get
People will finally see that me and his stomach are equally as white.
and then you guys chest bump or something. A scene where you guys.
I don't know
In
if it's
slow
matched with the
motion.
song. Yeah. No, man, but that's I felt like you guys both came like what I mean that shit was dope.
Yeah, man, I was actually really excited about that because I disconnected from social media about 7-8 years ago, something like that, and I just got back on about almost a year ago, and so I lost contact with a lot of people. And I remember one of my favorite shows that I went to. I don't even know if I performed at it or not, if I just went to go support, was at the Hop, and I'm watching this show, and I never heard of Jawbo before, but he's promoting his
Viral
versatility album.
Yeah.
And I saw the cover and I was like, that's a dope ass fucking cover. And I was like, damn, it just looked dope. And then I fucking remember they were coming up and I'm watching, I'm like, man, the production's on point, everything's dope, like all this shit. But the rap scene's hard, especially when you're a rapper, because there's always like there's a balance between envy and like resentment and like just this whole thing of like almost like you have to hate and I hate that aspect of it because it's like wrong to support others.
But it don't have to be.
Yeah, it
that
doesn't.
way.
Yeah, but back then it felt like
Yeah.
that. It was like if you're performing, all your people in here, and when you're not, they all go smoke,
Yeah.
right? And I hated that aspect of it. So I remember being in the back watching this shit because it was not cool to be at the front stage watching. So I'm like in the back checking it out, and they're fucking closing out the show, and I just remember like, Rain, bro. Oh my fucking God. The first time I ever got introduced to this motherfucker.
Yeah,
like
man.
8-9 years or whatever it was when this shit came out. And he just starts going off. And he's like, no breaths, just spitting this shit and like collapsing to his knees as he ends. And I'm just like, what the fuck did I just watch? That was the dopest. And he fucking drops his fucking mic, walks off the stage, walks through everybody trying to cheer him on like he just fucking fucked the world in the ass. Like he just walked through everything like, I don't give a shit about anything. I just killed this shit. Where's my helicopter? Like that's how, and I was just like, I need to hear this album. So I downloaded the album like that fucking night. And I was like, hell yeah. And all these years passed. And then I get fucking back on Facebook, right? And I'm like, oh, connecting with people. Fucking see Jawbo's on. Oh, Jawbo's still around. Jawbo's still doing some shit. And yeah, fucking came up with this track that I had years ago, but it just sat on the shelf. And I was like, I really want to complete this track, And like, I was like, I'll bet. And I'm like a voice guy. I'm like, whose voice would sound good on here? Who would mesh well? And I was like, I feel like Jawbo would do well on this shit. So I sent it to him, and he was just jumped right on it. He was like, hell yeah, bro. Hit me back with it real quick. And I was like, hell yeah. And then I was like, what do I do with this third verse? And then I was like, oh, I haven't talked to Rain in a lot of years, you know. So I sent it to him, and fucking like next day he sends it, and I'm like, oh
Yeah.
we got a fucking banger.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I want to do a video of that one.
Yeah.
Real bad. Bro, do you remember the 40 what'd you call it?
40 ounces of Christmas.
Yeah,
I fucking
bro.
love that song.
I have a funny story about that. Like, you just now makes sense because you said you got off social media.
Yeah.
But I was gonna do another Christmas album. And
okay.
I typed in True Justice, and then like I think that was before I met you, bro. That we did that.
Yeah.
So
it
we
was
just did
like
over line.
social media discussions.
Yeah, so I don't even remember what you looked like then. And
Yeah.
this was years ago. This was like, and so anyways, I'm like, hey man, I want to do another one. You did great on
Tell
that.
me it was DJ True Justice, the black dude from California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I was like, well, God, okay. You know,
Yeah.
it wasn't a great experience. I don't know. But it was funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that was fun. The Christmas album.
Oh hell yeah, that shit was off the hook.
Yeah,
I had a blast.
Still,
with that
I think it's
shit.
still
That was fun.
available on Dat Piff.
Yeah.
yeah. I still
Find
was-
it.
Yeah. Hey guys, it's almost Christmas time. It's time. You know what I mean? But here's the thing that every time I've tried to do a volume 2, I do it. I try to do it, and it's like Christmas, like 5 days till Christmas. I'm like, I need to realize you can do this before Christmas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, they start playing the Christmas music at Walmart. What? End of October.
Yeah.
First day of November.
But I'm saying
Yeah.
like to do the next album.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
You got to start in October or
Yeah.
something.
So, hey, would you be down to do another song?
Fuck yeah, bro.
You guys could do it too. Yeah. That'd be,
Oh, let's
Fuck
do
yeah.
a Christmas song. I don't know if I
Rudolph
could
the
do that.
red-nosed reindeer, what? Had a really shiny nose.
What? Come on.
it was hosted by Jesus Christ. That was a
Yeah.
terrible
Oh my.
idea.
No, it was fucking hilarious. That shit was
It's your boy
hilarious.
JC, y'all. Make sure you mix one of them. What's that drink? The blue.
Yeah, it
Blue
Snow- and
Snowflake.
He goes, it was Crown Royal, by the way. And he goes,
Yeah.
He goes, I just put 30,000 rims on my brand new arc.
That shit was fun. Fucking love that shit. Man, speaking of about the music and all that shit, let's talk Nine Side.
Oh man, Nine Side.
Because that shit goes back.
Nine Side was on some whole nother level.
Like you were on some takeover shit for a while.
We were, but it's okay. So Nine Side was like super dope, like because here's a for instance, right? It used to be like I'd put a video out and I'd get 3,000 views. You know, some people that's not a lot, but now I put a video out and it's got like 30 views. You know, in the same amount of time, and I took that stuff for it, like people were like coming to shows, and it was like I go to Montana. Me, Riot, Jawbo drove out to Montana and sold out a show, and it was with overtime and shit, and it was. You know, and then Nine Side, like it started out with like Young Jay and I forget what you guys know him as or you know
Illuminati, yeah. We know Javon.
I know him as Jay.
Yeah. He we all like kind of got together. I forget how it exactly started. We're like, yeah, Nine Side, and my brother's got Nine Side tattooed on his arms right here. And because he thought I did it, we did like some prank where like I drew it on my thing and took a picture.
Oh shit.
And he's like, oh shit, he did it. And he was out of town. So he went to a tattoo parlor and just got it. And anyways, so that's funny. But
Shit, a bunch of fools got that tattoo.
yeah,
Yeah.
Reality's got it, Cordell's got it, Rose got it. We had shirts that we would sell that had the Nine Side right here. That was good times, man. And it all just kind of it stopped because like there's a certain you guys probably went through it too. There's a certain time where like life's fun, everything's fun. You just got done being a kid, right? So now you get to do whatever the fuck you want, right? And then so you're doing this, and then that lasts for a little while, and then it's like, oh hey, I got a job. You know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, that's good, man. Oh I got a kid. I was like, all right, man. I'll see you doing your thing. We're still doing.
Oh yeah,
it.
and the larger the group, the harder it is to coordinate.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And then
Yep.
I mean, how many motherfuckers got out of that fucking Stretch limo in the Hush remix video?
Oh fuck,
Yeah.
like 14. Damn.
And you got to do it. You got to do it. Rapper egos too.
Yeah, we would show up like that, bro.
Yeah.
Like there'd be time like we'd have a limo, and then we'd have like we'd be in a limo, and then like followed by like some cars, and then followed by a car full of Reality's baby moms yelling at him like, whoever's in the car with him, you know what I mean? Man, it was good times, but it was like it's not like that anymore. Like we'd be able to go down to Coeur Lane, and people like Riot and Risky, you know what I mean? And it was like I miss that, you know what I mean? But we weren't like huge by any means. We weren't making that much money, if any. But it was just like we were building something, and I think if we would have stuck to that, and you know what I mean. But people, people got complacent. You know, it's
Absolutely.
everybody else gets
how did-
other things going on.
How did it start to formulate?
Like how did it start?
Yeah,
I just think it was like,
who met first and then started to.
well, me and I first met Cordell way back in the day when I had a mullet almost. I just, my hair was unkempt. And I was trying to freestyle battle at the Quad Park freestyle battles, and Cordell was doing performances and shit, Gonzo too. And I used to do the battles, and the only reason I would do good is I was a shit rapper, right? But the only reason I would do good is because I was funny, so I could think of some shit. I remember, I'd like make some joke about sleeping on stage and I'd actually nap or some shit like that. So that's why I would do good, but I wasn't like a dope rapper then. And Mac Rowe used to kill it every time he won, every fucking time he won. And we'd go to the after party at Rose's house and shit. That's when I met Rose's mom. It was one of the sweetest ladies. Shout out to Renee. We used to call her the 9-side queen. And then we just all started linking up and doing music together. And like Cordell was like almost the patriarch of everything, mixing everybody's albums. And then I started getting into videos. So I was like, okay, I'll do all the videos. You know what I mean? And then everybody like had like a part, and I think that's why it works so well. Is because like it'd be like this machine where it's like, okay, we're gonna do the Hush video. So like literally, we all just were in this tiny little apartment with the mic in the closet, like how it is. And we all took our turns rapping our part, and then we all just like did the it was tight. But it's
Hey,
It's
shout
like
out to
fucking forever memories, bro. Like we were talking recently on the podcast where I was talking about like Spokane to me, hip hop growing up for me was you had Holy Fam, you had Certified, and you had the Street Pharmacist. Like that's if you looked up to those fucking three foundations.
Craziness and
like,
shit. Oh god.
Like if it wasn't for them, it's like you wouldn't even believe it was possible out here.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to fucking Roe, man.
Yeah.
I think he's probably underrated, super talented. I don't like his rapping as much as I like his singing because his singing's fucking fantastic. But that's like a genuine friend of mine. And
I don't.
without airing too much out, I miss you, Ro. We need to get you on here.
Amen.
Yeah, I'd love to have him on the show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love that mother.
So he's still around, like in the area, in Idaho, Spokane area.
Yeah, I mean, we don't keep in contact as much.
I think
as we
he's in
should.
Vegas.
Oh, is he?
But he goes back and forth. Like he'll be up here, he'll be down in California.
Okay.
sometimes.
So I know him and Crown are close. Crown's been on a couple of times. now.
Yeah, man, Crown too. Crown was a big part of the 9-side too. Yeah, I remember when I first met Crown and shit.
Yeah.
Seems like forever and a day ago. You know what I mean? And he was like super cool. I remember we were at a party. And it was a barbecue. My little sister was there, and somebody said something inappropriate to my little sister, and I got all angry. You know what I mean? I used to get super angry, and I was about to throw down on him. And Crown Royal, I saw Crown Royal come up. I was like, oh, shit. And then he's like, oh, if you're fighting, I have to fight too. I was like, all right.
Yeah, Crown's he's good people.
Yeah, man.
Good people.
Yeah, I've known Crown forever and a day and a half. Good dude.
Hell yeah.
That is wild.
Yep.
What you got?
What you got over there?
I just had a couple notes because I was like, and it's to me, it's rare that we have a guest that has so many different paths they're taking, and so I wanted to make sure we had time to touch on everything. But Destination X,
Oh yeah,
because that's a newer one. It seems like you guys were doing, and I really. I truly try to watch almost everything I see you put out. Like if I see you put something out, I'm like, oh, I gotta watch this.
Oh, thank you, man.
And I'll pause my fucking life to hit play and just because I know it's like so many different things. I'm like, what's he doing now? And so when I watched that shit, I was like, fuck, this is totally different. Like I don't know what I'm gonna find when I click on your shit. So I'm like, is it gonna be a song? Be a fucking skit, a monologue, a fucking stand-up. I don't know.
Yeah,
so I gotta hit it, and that's one of my favorite things about you, Risky. Is so I hit this shit, and I'm like. I had no idea about this train wreck. I had no idea about this at all. And I'm like, what beautiful visuals and what a cool concept you guys are doing. So how'd that start up?
Well, so
I didn't even know what the fuck that is. What do you guys? I don't
so
know.
Destination
that
X,
risk?
it's me and Cordell's YouTube. It's a separate YouTube from my own, and it kind of started out because Cordell took me up there, right? And I was like, just so like, wow, you know what I mean? You feel it when you're there. Yeah. It's there's this. The Great Northern Railroad ran through the Cascades, and in 1910 there was, a huge snowstorm, and this train was stuck outside the small town of Willington, and they were just waiting there for the snow to clear for a week and a half. Some people got tired, like on the last day, and literally hiked to the town, tired of waiting in the train, and that night it was really stormy. Lightning struck the top of the mountain and it caused an avalanche and it roared down and it took out 2 trains, killed 96 passengers. And they tried stuff to keep. They built all these snow sheds and spent thousands of dollars to try and keep it, and then they just ended up abandoning the railroad. Now it's a hiking trail where the railroad is, and it's very introspective because you go through there, you see like crumbling structures of the railroad. You can look and see these tunnels that go deep into the mountain.
Is that rope you brought, or is that always there for people?
That's somebody put that there for people like me who can't climb.
For people to go down. Okay.
Yeah, and then so that part is like you literally like there's this overlook, but there's this rope, and you shimmy your way down, and you come across. There's literally still pieces of the wreckage down there.
So what's this place called?
It's called the Iron Goat Trail. It gets its name from it's iron, so it's the railroad, and the railroad's logo used to be a goat.
How like if you were to drive out there, how long does it take to get to the spot you're talking about?
About 3 hours from here.
Well, I'm saying you drive and you park. How far to walk in?
Oh, so the first day was really far, but you can go to the Wellington Trailhead, and it's literally right at the beginning of the trailhead. But it's 9 miles of trail. But anyways, like Cordell took me there, and I was like, wow, this is great. And I just took a couple shots with my phone. You know what I mean? Trying to be more active. And he's like, yeah, come hiking, whatever. And we were just talking about how cool it would be if we could share this with because Cordell, he was just like super enthusiastic sharing it with me, and I wanted to share that with the world. So that's why we got the idea for Destination X.
This shit's like educational as fuck. Like when I watched it, I was learning, and it's not very long.
Yeah,
so it's like a quick lesson in history. Like that shit could be on like PBC or some shit. It could be a Netflix documentary. Like
that's fucking dope.
Yeah,
The shit you're talking about makes me want to go there and check the shit out. That's what I'm saying.
That was our goal there. Yeah.
Like I ride my motorcycle a lot, and I try to find cool shit to see.
So yeah, look at it. It's called the Iron Goat Trail.
That's what I was getting at. Yeah, I want to
wonderful
check that shit
fucking
out.
camera work.
Thank you, man.
Seriously,
Thanks
like,
a lot. Yeah.
was,
Especially because I was so out of breath the whole thing.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to hide that. You know what I mean? Like. That part because it was hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it felt real.
Yeah,
like, it felt real. Like and the camera work itself felt like you were there with you guys walking through. I loved it.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. That means a lot. Yeah, we got more episodes coming. That's just episode 1.
Hell yeah.
So that's Destination
fucking dope.
X, separate YouTube channel.
Yeah,
I'll have to go follow that real quick too.
Real talk.
And then for those of you listening, my YouTube channel is called John Risky Bolts or Risky Bolts, whatever. But I just call it the Real Life Adventures of Risky.
Speaking of, can we talk about the potatoes?
Oh God, yeah, the potatoes.
Potatoes.
Yeah, you'll get to see episode 3.
So
here
my wife, she's one of our 2 listeners of the show. So she was like, "Who's your next guest?" I said, "Risky." And she's like, "Oh, who's that?" So I'm explaining. She goes, "Okay." So she goes and looks you up, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "Oh, I'm just looking up Risky." She's like, "What is it?" And she goes to the potato video. And I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" Like I'm looking forward to talking to her about this. So like. Can we talk about what the fuck it is, what got you interested, and where you are with that now?
So it got Penn. I don't know if you know Penn Jillette from Penn and Teller. Yeah,
fuck yeah,
I love him. He lost a bunch of weight, looked great, and it started out with him eating 2 weeks of potatoes.
And explain that more in depth because I learned a lesson that this isn't just like French fries, mashed potato. It's
potatoes.
Yeah,
it's plain baked potatoes.
Yeah, with no salt, no butter, no pepper.
What?
But it's not about. It's not like but it does make you lose weight, right? And you'll reveal in episode 13 episode 3 how much. Tim, I just gave it away. I lost about
our 2 people will know now.
Yeah. But yeah. So episode 3 you'll see. But basically it makes you lose weight. Here's why it made me lose weight, because it's fucking gross. It tastes like dirt, and you don't want to eat it. So you're only going to eat when you're hungry.
So you can only bake it.
Yeah, only plain baked potatoes.
If you want to fry it.
Nope, no frying it, no microwaving it, because then they get crispy.
Okay.
Literally, because the point of it is it's a reset on your taste buds, right?
Yeah.
So I used to eat zebra cakes a lot, right?
Oh yeah,
and
love those shits.
Yeah, so my plan was I still had it and I never touched it, but the end of it I had a zebra cake and those are gross. They're not good.
Yeah.
Why have I eaten these? You know what I mean? And if you think about like soda, the taste of soda, it doesn't taste good.
Yeah.
It's not about. It's something about you drinking it for. I'm drinking it for another fucking reason. So so it changes your perspective. I don't know if it was as successful for me.
Wait.
Oh yeah, we got audio.
No, you're telling me that pineapple Fanta doesn't taste good?
I haven't had a pineapple Fanta yet, but I'm saying
it's essentially soda though.
Yeah, but it's like, what is soda? What is it?
I don't know.
Like
sugar.
Like the soda I like Pepsi, right?
Yeah.
The fuck is that?
Some shit.
What is the flavor?
Pepsi.
Yeah, right.
The flavor's Pepsi.
If you ever drank a flat Pepsi,
Yeah.
is it good?
No.
No. So what you like is the carbonation.
Yeah.
Yeah, carbonated water.
Carbonated water's gross though.
It's
Without sugar in it.
Okay, you can say it's gross, but eat 2 weeks of potatoes and then tell me it's gross.
Yeah.
All right then.
That hint of straw or what was it? Key lime or whatever I had.
Yeah, what was the first thing zebra cakes was the first thing you had after?
But I didn't enjoy it because but the first thing I had that I enjoyed was a carbonated water that was although yesterday I had Jawbo brought down pizza and I ate that. And I was like, damn it, what am I doing?
Can't kill pizza, bro.
Yeah,
you can't kill
I'm sorry.
pizza.
Right?
Yeah.
But Ben Gillette said that too. Like he's like, yeah, I still eat pizza. It's not cheating because it's a part of it. I'm just letting myself have what I want. But the punchline to the whole thing, he said, was you can lose weight by eating whatever you want. But he just changed what he wanted. So I wanted to experience that and share it, with my YouTube listener, watcher.
Have a cucumber lime water.
I fucking love that. Sounds delicious.
It's really good.
Oh yeah, cucumber water. Yeah, I like cucumber water. But
Yeah,
it was just an experience, and I want to do a lot more of that. Like, I don't know, whatever. I'm not saying like I'm gonna try a bunch of diet fads, but I'm saying experiences. Like, so it might be the next thing. Like maybe I want to. I don't know if there's people that live in ice houses. I want to go try that for a week.
Yeah.
It's all sorts of adventures. That's why like when my splash screen starts, I started it with the word adventure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey, so I tried to find the YouTube channel by just searching on YouTube. Is there a simple way to find it? Because I typed in.
And you got a bunch of wrestling stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. Type in Iron Goat Trail X. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So and then you'll see like me and Cordell in there.
Yeah, I could share with you too, because like
Iron Goat Trail.
When I see your shit come up, then I usually, I'm not a I try to support, but I'm not an automatic supporter. So I gotta believe in it. So when I see you post something, I'll go click it, watch it. If it gains my interest, I'll watch all of it.
Yep.
And then if I like it, I'll hit like, and then I'll hit subscribe.
I like that. That's the way it should be.
Hell yeah, for real.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to earn your subscriptions. You know what I mean?
100%.
And
That's
then
what you guys did for me.
Only then will I then share it.
Yeah.
And that's where I was always like,
and only then.
But
Yeah.
man, she's screaming at us now. But like just like door to door, bro. Like I almost gave up on you with door to door because it took like a week for you to respond to me to get the fucking movie. And I was like, and then when you hit me up, I was like, okay. I was like, because I try. I'm like, okay. I'm not the most important person in the world. He's got a lot of people probably asking for this movie. He's got his own life, his own shit going on. And then when you brought it to me, I was so stoked. Like, and not only was I, like I said earlier, I got a 13-year-old boy, and I was like,
you have a DVD of it?
Yeah, I got the DVD.
Dope.
Oh, what?
And my boy goes, "What's that?" I said, "This is a movie called Door to Door." And he's like, "Where'd you get? Is it good?" I'm like, "I haven't seen it yet. You want to watch it?" He's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "The motherfucker who made this movie just dropped it off." He's like, "What?" And so we go fucking sit downstairs, pop that shit in. And my wife's like, "Oh my God, you guys are ridiculous," because we're all hyped up. We're like movie buffs and shit. She's like, and she sits down, she watches. She knows she laughed too. But like, great time. Like, just know, like, your movie, man, if it means nothing, like, it intertwined an hour and 8 minutes of father-son time for me and my boy laughing.
Bro, that means the world to me, bro.
so-
More than you.
Hell yeah.
So her reaction just reminded me of some shit. So have you guys ever had like a significant other or girlfriend or anything, if you had a relationship with like one of your homeboys and you guys played video games all the time, have any of them ever came in and be like, "Oh my God," and no offense to the gay population, if the girl comes and says, "Oh my God, you guys are so gay."
Yeah, right.
Has a girl ever said that to you guys? Anyone in here?
Yeah, when
Well,
you're
only
hanging
when
out with
she-
just the bud.
Yeah.
I mean, when
I'm
she
a-
catches
like-
me making out my homeboy,
Yeah,
but-
she's like,
I said, yo, so I'm gonna go out with the homeboys and we're finna freaking play pool and all that stuff. And like, oh my god,
but
you guys are
speaking of
so
that, 'cause I just
gay.
watched I Love You Man today.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
Like, why can women say offensive shit like that? Because if I walked up to two dudes and said, oh my god, you guys are so gay, they'd be like, oh my god, homophobe, kill him. Women can be like, oh my god, you guys are so gay for each
You know
other.
what still blows my mind, and I'm still getting enlightened to it, is how often women call each other bitch.
I know.
That's
I'm
my
like, why
bitch.
not? Yeah.
They love each other.
I'm like,
for it.
my wife, I look at her still to this day, I'm like, because our whole time together, I'm like, I don't drop the B word. Like, I don't drop the B word. Like, male, female, don't matter. And all of a sudden, she's like, what's up, bitch? And I'm like, did you just say the B word? Like,
We call our shit bromance.
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
Hey, so you guys want to go catch a movie together? You know, drink some beers.
Right?
Yeah, no.
And why is that so weird?
And then women are like, oh my god, you guys are so gay. And I'm like, you bros be using the bathroom
Do
together.
you understand? So,
Yeah.
when Regal Cinemas released their fucking pass, their Regal pass,
That they copied from Movie Pass.
I damn near jizzed my pants because I
Bro,
was
I
like,
was on Movie Pass like
Yeah.
a year before that, 2 years before that.
so I was like, are you kidding me? I could pay a fucking monthly subscription to go to the fucking movies?
Oh, you make me
and
sad.
And my wife made me feel like a fucking loser.
can't
She's
go to the
like,
movies.
she's like, you're gonna go to the movies?
Did
by
she call you a
yourself?"
nerd?
Yeah, she's like, you're gonna go by the movies.
See,
by
well, how could they
yourself?"
be so abusive?
Bro, okay. I
You're
went
such
to
a
the movies by
nerd. You're
myself.
so gay, and you're like, whoa, we're not supposed to
But
say
I'm like,
that
but
word
then
anymore.
I get looked
Such
at
a nerd,
weird.
though.
I get looked at weird if I go to the movies by myself.
No, you just
But
got
then I get looked at weird if I go to the movies with my bros.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like it's just you and her.
like, because then you're supposed to have a seat in between
You ever been looked at weird because you're going to the bar by yourself?
the bar. No,
I've never gone to the bar
I
by
only
myself.
did it once. I only did
was
it
like,
once.
no one wants to go fucking hang out. I'm gonna go drink martinis by myself.
I'm gonna
I
be
feel
honest.
like-
I've gone to a lot of movies by myself.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad. I just tell people I'm doing a
I've gone to
review or
so
something.
many, because
I don't do movies.
I learned to
but-
enjoy it. I was like, I don't give a shit, because during the movie I'm not talking,
Yeah.
and after the movie I don't need to talk to anybody. That's when I go put my review online. Like,
When I tried to move to California and shit, and so like towards the end, I was getting so broke, I just was crashing in my car, right, and door dashing all day, and I had that movie pass, and I just literally
Yeah.
just went to a movie like almost every other day. you know?
when the world comes back together, me and you're gonna go see some movies. together.
Amen, man.
Hey, me and you were talking about a video, and you said you're moving to California. I thought that's where you went, and then I haven't heard from you since.
I did. I came back with my tail between my face. Damn it! I
This is the worst trade deal in the history.
So yeah, it's like I was like, man, we were talking. He's like, yeah, but I'm going to California. And I was like, oh fuck, man, I missed my opportunities in California. And then one day, I think he liked the page, and I'm like, oh shit.
yeah.
So I added him. He's like, what's up, bro? You still want to do a video? And I'm like, yeah. Are you like here? And he's
Fuck
like,
yeah.
yeah. And I'm like, well, let's fucking work
do
on
it.
something.
I'm doing a Knothead. He you guys just had him on.
Yeah.
Me and him have been trying to do this one video forever, but life just keeps getting in the way. And he's like, I'm about to cancel it. I'm moving. I was like, all right. And then he's like, I'm here for a little bit longer, so we're trying to get it done before he goes. Yeah, and I'm so
That'd be dope as fuck.
yeah.
For sure. I definitely want to see that production.
Yeah. I just like working with people, and videos is like music videos is tied too. That's
What's
why I
your-
want that to be a big part of my
What's your
career.
most recent music video?
Black Flag, Hercules.
Oh, that movie. I was gonna say that movie. That video's dope too. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, man. Oh yeah. As
You filmed most of it. Like it was like, I like
I went down and filmed the Riot and put part of the Riot in there.
I like filming, and he had a lot of like darker scenes.
Yeah.
And I've been like, hey, I want to like film at night or something. I don't want. And everyone says it's so goddamn hard to do.
I have to buy my camera. I have the Sony A7S. So any filmmaker knows that's like the best low light camera.
So that's what I want darkness in the video that I wanted to do. Like,
Yeah.
Like not at daytime. I want it to feel
Dark.
dark.
Yeah. We can do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm learning to play around a lot more in light. My whole movie was natural light. You know what I mean? So my next film, it's really gonna be like I have a short film that I just wrote too. It's about a guy locked in a trunk or whatever. Yeah, it's called The Dead Guy in the Trunk. And that one's gonna be like the whole point of it is to kind of mess around with some lights and like cinematic and stuff like that.
So I have a song. Side note, it's called Depression. I was gonna do a video for it, but I couldn't find anyone that could bring that vision to life. Like they're like, oh, we should do this, and I'm like, nah. So I just kind of, I'm not gonna do it.
So you didn't do the video because you
I didn't.
don't think somebody could come.
Well, it wasn't somebody. It was just like everyone I talked to didn't share the sentiment, I guess.
Yeah, that's important.
They're like, oh, well, and as I get, it needs to be dark.
Yeah.
And TJ would know, like I was like, if we do the video, it has to be dark. Well, we can't film in like low light's hard to do. Most of the people they might have been amateurs or something, but everyone's excuse was low light is hard to do. And it's like I can't do a fucking video to a song called Depression in the fucking sunshine.
Sunshine.
Ain't no sunshine.
Yeah, if you like that Black Flag one, I was messing with real dark lights. You know what I mean?
That Hercules.
Yeah.
I was telling him, like,
bro,
I'll take it.
that lighting especially, and I saw you going to the fucking protest and the right shit. You fucking put in some work for that video, bro.
The Riot
Like
video?
people need to understand, like you put yourself in that shit.
Yeah.
Just for that footage.
I gotta catch this, bro. I don't think I've seen it yet. I might have
saw it.
What the fuck?
Because like I saw you posting about being there, and I was like, this motherfucker did this for the video. Like you didn't even know that was gonna happen.
Well, that's
You just went.
I didn't know it was gonna happen. I didn't go banking on it. So I also like did my report videos on the riot too. But I was just going down there to, because it's Spokane doesn't involve itself like that we just had that one little thing. You know what I mean? Some people got some Nike stuff and that was it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I went down there and it was this weird experience because I went down there. I was just going to film the actual protest and get some signs and stuff like that.
Oh, so it wasn't planned for the video.
No. It was
just came together.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's kind of weird how it all came together. But then like when I was down there, I was actually down there with my brother. He was helping me film, and like we came across these boxes, and they were like empty boxes for tear gas.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, well, that's weird. That's interesting. And we're walking around, and we see these cops all. It's like the cops had it planned more than anything.
Yeah, that's what we heard.
Yeah, and
we
then
got some boys in the shit. Yeah.
Yeah, and then so when I was down there in the in the middle of it, it was like everybody's lining up. I was like, oh man, this is going down, and and I had like a really nerdy outfit on, and that kind of looked official. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I tried to dress newsy as I could, so that way.
Did you have your big ass camera with you?
Yeah. That was part of it,
I'm saying, like, correct me if I'm wrong. It looked like you were like 10 feet away from the police line at one point. Like,
they walked past me.
Yeah, you were
They
right
pushed
there.
everybody past, and I was like, I do wedding videos.
I mean,
and
you got a
stuff.
camera like yours. People are gonna assume you're press. So
Yeah,
it's like,
I think it was
Which murder was this after?
This was George Floyd.
The George Floyd one. I thought the video was older than that.
No, the video came out shortly after.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit.
Like the next week.
Because I saw the video and it looked really fucking good, but I thought it was.
But even like
older.
the backdrop that he was just standing there rapping and the red and blue lights flashing like that. It was a dope video.
Thank you, man.
And what city was it in?
And
The riot was in Spokane, but we filmed it in his barbershop.
Oh, okay,
and
so
even
you
like the car scene.
Yeah.
Where he's sitting there in the flashing light, like all of it just beautiful.
Thank you,
beautiful
man.
work.
Hell yeah, that's what.
That's why I was mentioning to him because the color of that video is what I envisioned with Depression.
Yeah,
and everyone's like, no, well, we got to have a good day where there's
From
light.
Frame
And
of
I'm
Reference?
like,
Fuck
what
yeah.
the fuck do you mean light? I don't want light.
Who said that?
It's all about shaping the light.
Anyone I've asked, because I was like, it needs to be dark. And they're like, but they're just talking about days to film where it needs to be this light and this light. More overcast. The more overcast, the better. You can put me in a black room with the light swinging and half my face, and I'll do the fucking song.
Okay.
In all fairness, if you would have asked me that a few years ago, I probably would have told you the same thing. Just because filming in low light is hard. You have to kind of know what you're doing a little bit and have the right gear.
Right.
Because then you end up with it looks really grainy. And then
It does. Yeah, I've seen that in a lot of videos.
Yeah.
Darker
Yeah.
scenes. They have to like expose more light, so it does end up really grainy. And
Yeah,
But I had a couple ideas for some things, and me and him have a song that we've wanted to do a video to for a long time, which I'll reach out to you about.
Yeah.
What is that noise?
Katie Kane over there.
I hear a child.
Is that you?
What up, Jawbo?
No?
Oh.
He can call in.
Oh, I'm on the podcast. Hey, you want to call into the podcast?
Yeah, tell him to call into the podcast.
Oh, I have to talk to him. Hey, you should call into the podcast.
He's got a big plate of spaghetti with some garlic bread. That sounds bomb as fuck.
You got to put the spaghetti on the garlic bread.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. You want to call in? I have an iPhone. Oh, no way. You know my number? That's all I got to do?
Yep. And you can call in and log in.
Call my phone.
Yeah, boy.
Well, I hear him on my headphones?
Yep. Jawbo gonna come in the show.
Oh, damn, I just ignored his call.
Oh shit.
I called. He's calling my watch. Oh, yeah, I can see.
Kane knows the business.
Oh, I can.
Oh, there it goes.
Yo,
What up, man?
what's going down, bro?
What's up, Jawbo?
Welcome to Beers, Bongs, and Podcasts.
Yes.
What up, TJ?
How you doing, bro?
What up, man? This is on
Hey,
one.
doing good.
What's good, bro?
Got to get you on the show soon.
Yeah, I'm down, man. We're still working on that project with Rain, and Rain and I would love to be on there, man, to talk about it.
Oh yeah, me and Risky were just talking about the "Put Your Lights On" video we got to do still.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
the better question is though, how much spaghetti and garlic bread you got left?
Yeah.
That's what we really want to know about.
Right. Yeah. my mom's staying over, so she made Risky a plate tonight, and she tried to take it down to him. He was gone. So he saw it on his webcam, and he saw it on his security system. He's like, dude, call your mom. She's trying to bring you dinner.
Yeah, I was on my way over here. I got an alert on my phone, and it's like somebody's at your front door. I was like, oh hell no! And it's like his mom with a big old beautiful plate of spaghetti.
Oh,
I was like,
shit.
oh my god, we call your mom and tell her I love her, but I'm not home. But all right, man. Well, shit. Love you, Bubbo.
All right, Jawbo.
I love you too, man. Dope, man. Hey, beer bongs and bullshit.
Yeah.
Take it easy, bro.
Yeah, that's tight. Oh man, you guys gotta go live so we can start having like,
Call-ins.
yeah,
Hell yeah, for real though.
yeah. When I'll have to come back too when you guys do like a
I tried doing a call.
video
Yeah.
stuff.
Fuck yeah.
We tried doing a call for Knothead, and he says, "Y'all are setting me up."
Yeah, he was ready for that shit.
Let me call Riot real quick. Let's see what this.
All right.
See, he's gonna be like, "What do you want?" He's always.
We made a couple live calls before.
Let's see.
They always turned out pretty funny. We called Paul one
I
time.
like my live calls.
Yeah, I
We'll
didn't know what was
settle the
going on.
cat and the chicken.
Hello.
Hey, what up, Riot? You are live on Bongs, Beer Shit, and Bowls. What up, bro? I'm on the podcast. We're gonna give you a call. You're live.
What's going down?
Yeah, don't talk about anything about that thing that we talked about.
What up, Riot?
What's up,
What
bro?
up, man?
What's up, dog?
Shit, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about you a little bit, so I figured we'd give you a call and explain ourselves.
Hell yeah.
That's good.
How you living?
Shit, man. Just raising my kids, staying out of trouble.
Fuck yeah, that's the way to do it, bro.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah. Fucking trying to get back into the swing and shit,
Yeah,
music and shit.
I told him about the Prestige Worldwide.
Why?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, Riot, we want to get you on here too, man. How do we get a hold of you? I ain't seen you in some years.
You on Facebook?
I mean, I'm on there, but I'll shoot you my number.
Cool.
All right. Hey,
You
you
know,
gonna be a Warzone later?
Yeah, all day.
All right, I'll see you on there, brother.
All right,
bro.
Shout out all y'all.
Hey, much love, right?
Hey, what's up, man?
You gonna be on Warzone later?
Hell yeah, that's what's
No.
up. Warzone is the shit.
That's the Call of Duty one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
literally, I bought my PlayStation 4, and the only game I play is Warzone.
Yeah.
Literally, and
Same.
Minecraft. I
Yeah.
got a beautiful city there. that I built.
Minecraft is fucking
Why do
man,
kids just
it's
sit around and watch?
intoxicating
Yeah,
to play that shit.
you played it, right?
Yes.
I built the
Fuck
whole
it.
entire city.
My son was like, "Hey, do you want to try this, Dad?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll try anything." So I fucking and I'm like, "So what do I do?" He's like, "Whatever you want."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "What do you mean? Like that sounds dangerous." He's like, "You could build whatever you want. You could destroy whatever you want." And then all of a sudden, I build this fucking castle, and I'm just like mesmerized. And all of a sudden, it's like 5 hours later,
Yeah.
and I'm like more relaxed than I've ever been in my life.
That's why I like it, bro. Literally, because you don't have to hear yourself breaking
Yeah.
the blocks. You can put on,
It's the most beautiful fucking experience ever. Like, if you have not
I
played
wouldn't go that
Minecraft-
far, but it's pretty fucking. It's pretty.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Why-
if you
why
haven't
do
had a
kids
blowjob compared to that, it's one of the most beautiful
Bro,
experiences ever.
you ever had a blowjob while playing Minecraft?
Oh my God! Mind blowing shit right there.
Why do kids get on YouTube to watch people do shit on Minecraft, but they don't want to play it themselves? Like,
Lazy.
I'll tell you why.
you see kids and they're like,
Or is it appreciation? I
you
know.
don't want the toy, you want to watch a kid unwrap the toy.
Yeah, my son used to. Man, he got grounded for this shit. Watching, sneaking videos. I remember getting grounded for sneaking videos, and they were not for this.
What is
Mine
it?
were
He's
magazines.
watching fucking motherfucking YouTubers playing Fortnite.
But here's the thing, right? So I said that same thing to Harley, Riot's son. I was like, why don't you just play it? You have Fortnite on your Switch, you know? And he's like, well, when you watch football, why don't you just go play it?
Oh damn!
Because I don't have 21
Did you
homeboys I
backhand
can
him?
call at any
I'd probably-
given time.
I'd backhand my son. Like, motherfucker, shut up.
We just got to get 3 of us, motherfuckers. Well, 6.
But I'm saying,
We'll
like,
play football. You be the quarterback. You be the wide receiver, cornerback.
like
you know,
you really
I'll be the
you
white
broke
boy.
your bedtime and snuck up to
To
watch
watch people
videos and play video games. Like when I was doing this, like somebody was penetrating something.
Yeah, right.
I got my ass whipped. I found. I didn't find. My dad found a. I don't know if it's Playboy or something a little more graphic.
I had
It might
Girls
have
Gone
been
Wild video,
Swank.
VHS, bro. VHS, Girls Gone Wild, and I had a Hustler magazine. When my mom found that shit, I was pissed because I had to invest like $60 into both of those things to pay the dude to get them for me. and to have
$60?
them. Yeah, I put some work in. And then my mom found them and she threw them away, and I was fucking heartbroken.
I found my shit on a
Hey,
mattress.
I'm a tell a funny story.
Okay.
And shout out to my fucking grandfather.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, sorry, Grandpa, but I'm gonna fucking say this shit. So my grandmother's out of town, and my grandfather ain't always doing too well. You know, he's an old man. He's been through some shit, so he's going through it. Well, he fell down. He needed some help, so he calls, and I need to go out there. And I go out to the trailer, and I'm like, check in on him. I'm like, how you doing, Papa? He's like, oh, I'm good. I need you to do something for me. I was like, anything you need, Papa. You know what you need. He's like, I need you to go to my computer room, and there's a bag underneath my chair, and I need you to grab it, and I need you to move it to the closet underneath all this shit. And I'm like, yeah, I got you. And I'm just thinking, like, I'm not thinking anything weird. It's his fucking porn collection, bro. This is my grandfather's porn collection. And I'm like, all I could think is, like, good for you. Your dick still works, bro. Fuck yeah. And my grandmother still found that shit when she came back to town and threw it all away.
Oh man.
And I felt like I failed.
Yeah.
Because,
you
like,
found better
yeah,
hiding
I
spot.
didn't hide it well
it
enough.
was his last ditch effort. You must.
But at the same
take
time, I'm
the
like,
jewels
do you not know that
to the
you have a
cave.
computer room? Like, you could just put all that on your computer. Like, why you got all these DVDs?
Bro, listen, I work for Dish. There's people who there's like those you can order porn for, it's like Hustler channel or whatever. You can order it's $13.99, right?
The Playboy channel is pretty dope.
Yeah, but there's people who literally spend thousands of dollars. I swear to God, thousands of dollars a month watching this. And I just like right before I hang up, I just want to be like internet, you know. But it's like,
It's
you know,
free.
what I had to do, man. This is like back in my day, but my dad worked nights, and I used to have to like sneak out, you know, and watch when the Cinemax turned to Skinemax.
Right.
I got a terrible story about that. I was staying at this girl's house in Montana one time. It was some girl young Jay was dating, and she ran a daycare or whatever. And I fell asleep on the chair watching a movie on Cinemax. And
Oh, wow.
yeah, the parents come and drop the kids off hella early, and it was all turned to Skinemax. I was there sleeping. Looks like I fell asleep watching porn.
Dude, you can find whatever you want on the internet.
Yeah, man.
The weirder,
Kids got it easy.
It's the weirder,
Bro.
the better for me now. Like, I'm just like, that's just not going to get me off missionary position. What the fuck? What the fuck, missionary position? Fuck, I want to watch that for?
Can we touch on something serious?
Porn?
Yes.
What do you got,
Right.
man?
Because something I didn't want to leave this episode without doing is touching on this subject. Because one thing I watched of yours a while back was a mini documentary about a homeless dude in Idaho.
Oh yeah, Daniel.
And I loved it. I thought it was beautifully done.
Thank you.
Once again, just the camera angles, the conversation, the work you did on that was beautiful. And then when you did the $150,000 into the rocks in Spokane, I was like, man, something tells me you have a passion about the homeless situation.
Yeah.
And that's something that we at this table have a huge passion for. And I'd love to discuss that for a little bit.
Okay.
Just about the situation that is haunting so many people. We got people coming through this town seeing people camping, people dancing in the streets, people hurting each other, people sleep. I mean, like, the work I do, let me say I'm training some guy now, right? Like I said, me and Mike have been working with the homeless population for years. And I just got a new hire that I'm training. And we're driving through the streets 2 nights ago. And there's this guy, we saw his pants were like down to his knees as he's trying to hold him up. He obviously got a pair of pants that were way too big for him, but that's all he had. And he's like holding him at the fucking ankles, trying to keep him up. And then we see him collapse down to find a spot to sleep on the sidewalk. Well, as we're doing our rounds through the night, then we see him later. And I'm like, oh, he found a spot to sleep, you know. Awkward place to sleep. He's like in the middle of the sidewalk, sprawled out, very different. Come by a little bit later, see him there again. And the dude I'm training says, why aren't the police like pulling him over to check on him and see how he's doing? And it broke my fucking heart a little bit. So I was like, I've been doing this for years, so my heart's a little cold.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I think you highly overestimate the consideration our police department have for the situations going on in our city. Yeah. And he's just like, what? And I'm like, they don't give a shit about where they're sleeping unless they get a fucking call about something going on. And he's like, wow. And it just broke him. Like, the reason I got this dude is his dream was to be a police officer. Well, some physical limitations stopped him from being able to do so. And so he's great on the team I have, but he's enduring some wake-up calls of just seeing some shit. And then we're going through it, like, just even last night, you know, we got a young lady, 18 years old, stripping naked in the middle of the street, high as shit. And we're just like, you know, the average person driving down the street is just thinking like, who knows? I don't know. But we know the people. We know them. And we're like, and we can't let it go because we're like watching somebody pull up, following them, trying to get them, lure them in the car. And we're like, fuck no. And we get to see the interactions between the homeless people. That's what I really loved about your documentary, because you actually personalized it with somebody. It was no longer just some bum on the streets, right? That's what so many people are like, these bums, these junkies, these tweakers. It's like,
Tell them to get a job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, these are human beings, and you have no idea what the fuck their story is. No fucking idea.
It's the truth.
And so what got you so interested in this aspect? That's, I guess, where I wanted to start.
Okay, so Daniel, that's the first documentary I did there. It intrigued me, like, because it all started in my brother-in-law. He asked me for, like, money for his phone bill, I think, and then he ended up not needing it. He's like, oh, it's the homeless guy gave it to me. I was like, what? A homeless guy gave you the money for your phone bill?
Fuck
He's
yeah.
like, well, he gave me a little bit more. He gave me $200.
Jesus.
I was like, why did you take it? He's like, I had no option.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. And then so I was like, I gotta meet this guy. You know what I mean? Not because I needed money.
No, but that's a story. You need to talk.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I met him. His name was Daniel, and he was full of life, and he made me laugh like in 2 seconds. And I was like, man, this guy's, and he's like a character, right?
And he should record a fucking album.
Yes, he definitely should.
Yeah.
Why did he give him the money?
And
why couldn't he say no? I guess.
So it's something about like the fact that even if he didn't give his money away, he would be out of it by, you know, the 15th of the month at least, for sure. You know what I mean? So he relies on the kindness of others. So he just does that all month instead. And when he gets his money, that's his turn to give back to people.
Beautiful.
So yeah, so like he'll go, like this girl's car broke down and people won't take it. So he always has to like resort to different ways to make him take it. He's like, I'll give it to this person. They definitely don't need it, you know, or, you know, so it was just like, and if I could do, that was when I was first like really getting in, like trying some stuff. Obviously the mic sucked on that, so it's really crappy audio.
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad.
But thank you. But
I was engaged start to finish.
thank you, man. Thank you. And I wanted to like, when I first envisioned, because a lot of my stuff I narrate, but I wanted him to tell his story, so that's why that one I didn't narrate it. There was a couple of things I put in text there to give some context, but I didn't narrate that one. I let him tell a story through his music, and it's funny because his music is hilarious and vulgar.
Yeah.
And so was he.
It's fucking real.
Yeah, but it's just like so real, you know what I mean? Yeah. And he wore fingernail. His fingernails were painted or whatever, and he's and I asked him about that, and he started crying. And he wouldn't tell me, so I didn't, so there's some meaning there, and it's ambiguous. I made sure you could see it, but I left it ambiguous as to why. And there's anyway, so that showed, because I was never like fucking homeless, but it was because I was always like, well, I've been broke and I've made it myself, you know what I mean? But he really humanized it for me, you know what I mean? And you could, any of these people that people are scared of on the street or they see, they're like, whatever, you could literally go talk to them, and maybe like that Bobby guy that I just met. Yeah. He was sitting there, I was talking about, he's like, oh, what are you doing? And I was like, oh, I'm just, talking about the rocks. He's like, yeah, I know. And he was telling me his ideas, and I was, so I got a quick interview with him. But he was a super cool dude. You know what I mean? I don't know. They're people too. Homeless means one thing, really. What does it mean? You just don't have a house. You could be carless, you could be hatless. It's just the item that you don't have. Whatever, jobless, yeah. You know what I mean? Any of us could be homeless. And
because I've met homeless people with jobs and cars.
Yeah, or money, like that Daniel guy. But it's also like, and it's true. Like maybe maybe I'll never be homeless because I got the whatever. But that's maybe because I have whatever that is that can make me put this together with this, and then I have a place or whatever. But just because I have that doesn't mean everybody has that. So you can't say get a house or get a job. And their struggles are different than yours. There's stuff that I struggle through that I can't accomplish that Daniel could do in a heartbeat. You know what I mean? So it's looking at homeless people as like, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying, but it is something that like I wish I could just buy a house for everybody. I mean, that might even solve it, but it's just. Yeah.
Well, that's something.
I'm one paycheck away from being homeless.
Yeah.
That's what a friend of mine always said, and I'm like, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Because if I don't get paid next week and I don't pay rent, I'm gone.
Yeah. That's hard.
It's not. You're not that secure. Like people think, oh, I'm secure in my little bubble. The mortgage, this, hey man, you miss a mortgage payment, they gonna take your shit, and you finna be gone unless you figure it out.
And you can realize that if you talk to them, because. Yeah. Many people are homeless. They weren't born homeless and raised homeless, and you know what I mean. It's not like
it's circumstances.
Yeah, it's something led to something, and or it's just a struggle, or they just, when I came back up here from California, like okay, I lived in my grandpa owned a bunch of houses, right? And there was this little cul-de-sac in the valley that he owned, and I mowed the lawn there for years and years. I always dreamed of living in this house. My dad finally let me move in there after my grandpa passed, and that was gonna be my house or whatever. And then he's like, "Oh, we sold the house. You got to move." You know what I mean? It was kind of because my sisters turned my dad against me on some stuff. Long story short, but anyway, so I was like, that's why I went to California. You know what I mean? I was like, but when I came back, I hadn't. Nothing, you know what I mean? I would have been homeless, except for I just had people who I crashed at, until I got my own place. But if I didn't have those people, Riot, Jawbo, I would have been, what would I have done? You know what I mean? So right. It's because the car that I was staying in got repoed, you know what I mean? So I've been there, I
mean, you were homeless. You didn't have a home. Like when I was younger, I was on the streets occasionally, but a lot of the times, like you said, I had cool people that were like, "Hey, you can come, eat over at the house and crash out here, and then sometimes it would turn into a couple days, or sometimes it would turn into, yeah, you could just stay here.
Yeah, I mean, there's a point, because that's what I experienced. I was really good at spreading out my support, like not overwhelming one basket. Like it was like, okay, like I'm gonna stay here for 2 days and I'm gonna disappear, and then I'm gonna come back in 5 more days. Like, whereas like, okay, Wednesdays I'm gonna go here, Tuesday, because that's how you survive. You figure that out, and when but for me, it was always easy. Like, okay, so I got to experience some shit, and then I started working with the population that is homeless, and it really took a toll. Mike's one of my best friends, known each other for years, so it's like easy. What connected you to that though? Like that was the biggest. Like that's what enlightened me so much with my interest to you. I was just like, oh my God, I don't normally meet somebody that has just an interest in the homeless population.
Yeah, I don't know if I know, like, if it's something that it's probably because it's so visceral. Like you can't ignore it unless you're a dick. You know, you literally drive downtown to go do something, and you see somebody sleeping on concrete, and when it's super cold too. You know what I mean? And what do you do? Do you, if you can just ignore that and it's not in your brain at all, and you're driving around in your nice car and it doesn't affect you at all, then there's something wrong with you. But that, you know what I mean? That's a human being. That's why, like, I thought that rocks thing just made me so mad, because it's like, it's okay.
Well, real quick, because me and Mike, we were working before the rocks got placed there, and then we were working while it got and afterwards. So we got to see that transition. We were seeing the camps before and afterwards. So even to last night, like I pointed out to the dude we were training. I was like, you see all these rocks here? They didn't used to be here. Like we were just literally talking about it. So when I saw your shit, I'm like, how cool that somebody's fucking even talking about it. Because that's not even involved in the fucking aspect of it. Like, I'm like, but like, look at this area right here. I'm like, somebody or a group has become smart enough to realize, hey, all of us used to camp here. Why don't all of us work together and just move these rocks?
Yeah.
And they just took about a 10-foot area and they moved all the rocks out of the area. That's all they did. And you see instead of a flat bed of rocks, now there's a big pile of rocks. And then there's a 10-foot area of clear dirt where they can set up their camp. And I'm like, yeah, what the fuck were they thinking? Like, what did they think this was going to do?
Like, people ain't going to move that shit.
Yeah. Like, and all I could think is, like, good for you. And God damn me for not helping you move some of those rocks. Because I'm like, yeah, it does suck. It does suck to see, like, the camps formulate and all these things happen, and then it turns into shit on the sidewalk and nobody cleans up the trash. But I'll tell you what, man, working with this population for so many years, the people that are truly on the streets, that are involved in that community, they clean up after themselves. They give a shit. They care because they know that if they take care of their area and they're not hurting anybody, there's no reason to be fucked with.
Right?
That's true to a certain extent, but I've seen that too, where a gentleman went way into the woods because he didn't want to be around anybody. He had his tent. He put up, like, he took down parts of trees and put up like almost like a bush to cover up where he was. But someone see him coming out of there, and they called the police on him, and they removed him, sort of like the camp that was by the river.
Yeah.
And that guy and whoever he is with, they cleaned up all their stuff. It was spotless. It even looked nice. They had built like a fucking hut that looked pretty cool. And they had trash bags on the trees. They were cleaning up all their stuff. But the people above, what do they call that? Kendall Yards?
The new hot spot.
Yeah, the Kendall Yards. Yep. They didn't like looking at it because there was homeless people down there. And I was like,
you got they got security.
Most
they have security.
Most respectful.
Oh my God.
Most respectful people cleaning up their own shit. The only reason they went down there is because they wanted to be left alone. I just want to be left alone, and I don't want to be in downtown, and I don't want the problems and the drama that has to be with mingling with 200 homeless people. I want to be by myself.
Yeah.
and they're by themselves with a couple people, and they said they got removed and drug out of there.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about too. Like when the people, they want them removed so they can pretend they don't exist, but they still exist. They didn't move.
Right.
You called them the cops. They didn't.
Yeah.
The cops didn't come get them. And
They didn't want to look at that
house.
while they're eating their brunch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what the people that are having the complaints, they want them all moved onto an island somewhere that's not, and it's like, you can't get rid of the problem by ignoring the problem, right? Like, you can't just be like, I don't see it, so it doesn't exist, but that's the mentality they have.
Well, they got the
Well, yeah,
money.
it's not
They
your
got the
problem.
money.
It's not our
Hey, if you don't
problem,
want to
right?
see it, fucking put out some money.
Yeah. But see, that's also the challenge, I guess, to that. The devil on the shoulder is Spokane is a spot that has so many resources, right? A lot of fucking funding gets pumped into the resources we have here. And so people like in Seattle or Portland or got the plethora of smaller areas. Like all the smaller areas are actually
Right.
hey, it's cheaper for me to buy an $80 Greyhound ticket and send your ass to Spokane.
Yeah, that was Daniel's philosophy.
Yeah.
He's in Coeur d'Alene, then he'll go to California, and
Yeah.
he's like, he travels more than I do, you know.
Yeah, they'll send you.
Well, Seattle started doing the little house thing, which was pretty cool. Like they're building the little huts, and I think it fit 2 adults. There was like a bunk.
My thing is, I don't think I'm not saying I pretend to have any solutions. I just saw something that bothered me and I made a video about it. That's kind of what I do.
Right.
But
You brought awareness, bro. You
Yeah,
brought
man.
awareness
Real talk,
to
though.
people that probably weren't thinking about it.
yeah, and that's kind of the beauty of video,
yeah.
you know. But
Never
I just-
underestimate your power.
I just think it's the people in charge of that funding. I don't, maybe they've gotten better since 2017, but that was beyond stupid, in my opinion. Like, because
Hey, they haven't. Look, it's the same thing. Like, okay, I don't know how familiar you are with Spokane. Me and my son were driving today. I had to take 2 of my kids to a doctor's appointment down Indian Trail, and we're driving, and my son goes, and there's a whole shit ton of construction on the road. Like, they tore up the whole fucking thing. My son goes, Why are they fixing this road? It looked perfectly fine yesterday. And I was like, it sure fucking did. But this is where their funds go to. Like, they have this extra money and they decide to put it into the fucking shit that doesn't need it, but they're the ones that have the money. It's like, no.
No,
Like,
they did that with.
whereas
that with
I've been
Mission.
driving over the same goddamn pothole on 6th Avenue for 8 years. 8 years, the same fucking pothole that is, swear to God, 6 feet wide. And it's like, nobody gives a shit about that. Nobody's complaining about that because we're taught to stop whining about it. Stop complaining about it.
Quit your whining.
Yeah.
move to a place that doesn't
Yeah.
have potholes.
Yeah.
But-
And it's like, it's the same shit, that like we talked about, like, get a job. Get a house. You're lazy motherfuckers. Like, there are people out there on the streets that, yeah, they're lazy. They don't want to do shit. But that's not the majority.
Yeah.
And that's definitely not you cannot say like the homeless, they're all the same. No. Fuck no. I have met thousands, and I'm not joking when I say thousands. This is literal. Thousands of people that have been homeless in my job. And every single story is unique.
Yeah.
Unique.
You could tell that if you just talk to people
100%.
rather than ignoring them, or stepping over them on your way to the diner.
And once you learn their name, it's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I love, because you still remember Daniel.
A documentary that I've always wanted to do. Obviously I'd have to talk to him about it, but you guys might not or might know him. You probably do, but I want to call it "Everybody Loves Vinny."
Oh, we love Vinny, bro.
I asked about him months ago. Is he still alive?
Last I heard, I haven't seen him in probably 3 years, but last I, he had some sort of vest on. He looked like he was doing something official, and he was smiling like, "Oh."
So a few months
He's
back,
one of the most famous people that's been homeless. I don't even know if he was homeless last time I talked to him.
He wasn't.
spot,
Last
but, I
time
mean,
I
he's-
checked, he
he's a
said,
part
"Can
of
I
the
mow your
community."
lawn?"
I never talked to him.
Really?
But
And he
I
lived
see
up
that dude a lot.
He lived up
but
the
you know who
street.
he is, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
Vinny
Yeah.
from Dick's.
Bro,
Vinny used to come to Shaw
everybody
Middle.
loves Vinny.
Vinny used to come to Shaw Middle School when I was a kid. talk shit. Yeah, he used to hang out by the library, the Northeast Community Center.
Oh wow.
Bro, like there's like my brother's step parents are like super like religious, like don't even like any cussing at all. They know Vinny. You know what I mean? Everybody knows Vinny. It's crazy.
Well, that's why I asked, because it might have been 3 months ago. I was like, yo, just out of curiosity, has anyone seen Vinny? And then someone said, I haven't seen him. Someone said he passed on. Then someone said, nah, he's still alive. So I ain't got closure on that. I drive by Dick's every day. I don't see him outside.
Yeah.
Counting change.
I haven't seen him in years. Like you said, 3 years probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen him in a long time. But, yeah, that would be
I don't know his last name. I got to research it.
I wouldn't know.
that documentary would be epic because people would fucking,
Hell yeah, that'd be huge in the city.
Yeah.
people love him.
Yeah, everybody loves Vinny.
He's a staple here.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the happiest, you know what I mean?
Right.
But I mean, he has negative aspects. I don't know if you know about that, but I mean, he has. But
I would expect that, but
that's the thing. Yeah, like, God, I love when you say I'd expect that, because that's the thing. People want to argue that when you bring some positivity to somebody that's in a negative light, people want to argue that and be like, oh, well, they're not perfect. And here's some flaws of theirs. It's like, yeah, well, no shit. Like, none of us are perfect.
Yeah.
But
I
that's
heard he kicked the shit out of someone
yeah,
before. I was like, he beat someone to that?
Yeah, no, he's beat the shit out of a lot of people, actually. But it's like, I know a lot of people who have beat the shit out of a lot of people. Like, and it didn't change the fact that they're good people.
Yeah. Every rose, that's why rose have erasers.
Don't go and quote
Erasers.
Brett Michaels on the show. We don't want to do that. Every rose has its thorn.
Vinny DeFazio.
Oh
Is
shit.
that it?
Okay.
DeFazio.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that and see if I can.
Who knows where Vinny DeFazio is?
Yeah, because
I don't
that
know.
it would be a great fucking film. It would.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
We close this shit out.
Yes, sir.
This was a great fucking episode.
Yeah,
man.
I'm gonna go home and make some taquitos for
I
sure.
love it, man.
What kind? What kind?
I think I got chicken.
Chicken?
Okay.
Straight up chicken.
I'm gonna go get some Jawbo's mom's
Wait.
famous
Oh,
spaghetti.
that spaghetti sounds.
We know what
fire,
you're
bro.
having. We had to go. What do you dip them in? Anything?
Well, I wanted to get some guacamole. I forgot though, so I'm just gonna have some hot sauce. Bro.
Like
I'll
store
probably
bought, or
have
you make
like
some?
some fucking tapatio, and then I
Yeah,
have.
yeah.
Oh, there's of course store
Bro.
bought. They're just freezer.
Make some tapatio with some sour cream. It's delicious with them chicken
I
taquitos.
probably don't have any sour cream, but thank you for the recipe.
Dip it in some tapatio.
Hey, I just want to thank you guys for having me, man.
Dude, thank you so much.
No.
Dude, it's such a fucking fun
Hey,
time.
tell the
man.
people where to
Seriously,
find
what
you.
a fucking blast.
Okay, yeah, you can find me on the internet.
Yes.
I'll be there.
End
all
of
night.
episode. Bye.
Thank you, man, for real. though.
No. For real. Tell the people where to find you.
Yeah, you can find me on YouTube, Risky Bolts, Destination X. You can watch my movie Door to Door.
Bolts. That's BOLTZ.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's a Z.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
There's a couple of
Door
new
to
movies.
Door.
I got a couple smart parts in. All those small things with James Faulkner from Game of Thrones. He's on there.
Hell yeah.
It's a new movie. Look out for. I can't tell the title of it yet. But
Oh, you
Don't
can't?
do it.
Oh, shit.
We'll share it when
Yeah,
we find out.
just,
we'll share it. people.
if you follow me on my, just like me on Facebook, and then
What's the Facebook link?
John Risky Bolts.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's where I'll share all my links to
Which,
all my fun stuff.
if you're following us on the Facebook, we've been linking y'all, so all that shit.
Hell yeah.
Well, that's my personal page. But yeah, well,
Oh, don't fall in there. My bad.
unless you want things to get personal.
Unsolicited dick pics from John Risky Boats.
yeah. All right. Hey, but yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. This is awesome. You guys have a great podcast, and I look forward to being on another episode. So.
Yeah,
Fuck
when we
yeah.
got the video.
Yeah.
You already know.
All right, we are out.
Hell yeah,
Here's
much
Bongs and
love.
Bullshit, episode 22.
Yeah.